Listen, I've heard of Pebbles, and I know how shady Pebbles was too.
Yeah, but the music she had, you can't take away. Girlfriend, Mercedes Boys.
My God, Mercedes.
What was that other one? Giving you the benefit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Pebbles. I heard of Pebbles.
Yeah, I remember.
That sound ruthless as hell.
I remember Pebbles too. Hey everybody,
Hey
how y'all
Jesse,
doing?
we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
We hear you. What's up,
Can
Jesse?
anybody
What's
hear
up,
me?
Samuel?
Happy Juneteenth.
We hear you, Samuel.
Okay, hey Jesse, hey Samuel.
Tori, I'm surprised you don't know who MF Doom is. I mean, he was the narrator for the Boondocks.
Operation Doomsday. In a song, it's Operation Doomsday too.
Like I said, if I hear a song, I'll probably be like, oh, okay. Sometimes, you may never know who an artist is, but then when you hear the song, you're like, oh, okay, that's the song. That's why I said you have to let me know, like, what's a very popular song by him, because I don't want to, like, play a song and, like, nobody knows what it is.
All Caps is probably the one you would be familiar with, Taurean, if you remember.
Breaking up, Samuel.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, Samuel.
Okay. It was on the Boondocks. Matter of fact, they played like that whole album on the Stink Meaner episode where they was fighting in front of the courthouse.
Yeah.
So if you if you watch that video, that episode again, be like, okay, that's who he is.
Okay, because I definitely remember the Stink Meaner episode is probably one of the most popular episodes in Boondocks history. That one,
and
of course,
the Uncle Ruckus.
The nigga moment one is another popular one. My personal favorite episode of the Boondocks is the Red Ball. That is like my favorite episode of the Boondocks from season 3. Like when I tell you, because when I was in college, and it was somebody I knew, unfortunately, and he's no longer with us, but me and him every Sunday night, whenever we would watch the Boondocks, the next day we would talk about the episode, because it always came on at like 11:30 on an Adult Swim, and we would talk about those episodes. But that Red Ball episode to me was my favorite episode. It was so funny. It was so hilarious. I was like, I said that's when I felt like Aaron McGruder really went into his anime bag with that particular episode. I mean, it was like sprinkled throughout the seasons, but that episode right there, the stuff they were doing, like having Huey catch the ball and it was on fire and everything, and his hands broke and everything. I was like, that was my favorite episode of the Boondocks, hands down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's a top tier episode. Mine was the Uncle Ruckus when we met his whole family and they were just all coons. That was just woo. It was his daddy abused the hell out of his ass too. That was funny.
Hey Jesse.
Yes.
Tell Lady K I said hello.
Yes, ma'am. I will do that.
So how everybody day going so far?
I took the day off, honey.
I'm at work right now myself. I'm on my lunch break.
I just got done doing the stream myself on Juneteenth, so it's going good so far.
I'm ready to give me something to eat. I ain't ate nothing yet. I took a nap.
I ate something right before the stream. I knew I had to eat something because of the type of stream that it is going to be. But yeah, I had a good day. It was a pretty chill day. I didn't really do much of anything today. It was just a relaxed type of day for me.
Yeah, it rained a little bit, then it stopped like around 11, 12 o'clock.
I take that back. I take that back. I did go to the gym this morning. I did. I went to the gym this morning.
You ain't gonna miss your workouts.
Right. Yeah. Well, actually, I missed my workout yesterday because it was something I had to do and I had to be available for, and I didn't want to be at the gym. And then, the availability came up and I had to rush out of the gym. And then the day before, I had an event that I had to go to, so I couldn't go. So I had to make up for it today, and I did. I probably will go again tomorrow, honestly, because all I did today was like 30 minutes on the elliptical. Y'all don't sleep on that elliptical. That elliptical is like a full body workout.
Yeah.
Well, I got up earlier today, and I had an old people moment. And I ain't gonna go no further. It happened in the bathroom.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, no comment.
Y'all find out soon enough when y'all have to get old.
I don't want to get old. I'm happy where I'm at.
You gotta live to get old. That's what I was always taught. You gotta
there it is.
Exactly. That's why for some reason it's funny you say that, because when I used to work at the airport, I was one of the out of the people that, like the roster that the people that I did work with, I was one of the older people there. Now, mind you, here's the crazy part. When I was working at the airport, this was back in 2016. So at the time, I was 27. And a lot of the people that I work with there were like maybe 20, 21, 22, like college age range. So when they had asked me how old I was, and I had said I was 27, they was like, "Oh, you old?" I was like, "I'm like 5 years older than you. What do you mean I'm old?" Right. And it's crazy because I wasn't even the oldest person there. It was one person there that was old. It was actually two people who worked with us. One was probably maybe at the time in his late 30s, and the other one was probably in his early 40s. And I'm like, y'all think I'm old? Meanwhile, we got two other people that's older than me.
Oh, I got one other thing to tell the family.
Go ahead.
I got hit on at the convenience store today.
Oh, you did?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, youngin'. I mean, a youngin'.
Oh, my God.
You want to tell us about how that went?
Miss Lisa,
yes, please.
Listen, let me tell you something. He was checking out my haircut because I get my haircut every Friday. And y'all know I rock my mohawk.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And he's like, "I love your haircut." I said, "Thank you." And he had a little twinkle in his eye. And I'm thinking to myself, "Baby, I'll break your bones."
Jesus Christ, Miss Nation.
It's going good, brother man, to you. Thank you for asking.
Hey, Taurean, did you get a chance to get your stars yet and get started on the new season of Raising Kanan?
I did. I watched the new episode. I watched that new episode this morning.
Yeah,
that was kind of like a filler one.
But you know what? I'm glad that Unique listened to Pernessa and got up out of New York.
Well, it was actually his dude. What was his henchman? One of the henchmen who got in the end. Marvin got him.
Talking about Akbar.
Yeah, Akbar. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was really what Akbar said. Said maybe you ain't running from something. Maybe you running to something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he, that he got Pernessa and their son, and they like got up out of they're getting out of New York. So that's probably maybe the end of his storyline, if that is the end of his storyline.
Well, you know what? Me personally, I think the main thing is how Jerome was cold to Unique, and that really bothered him.
Yeah.
I think everybody in like the origins that they getting ready to do. The one Jerome is gonna come back as like one of the main characters because they trying to connect him to one of the supporting cast members. That's gonna kind of infiltrate Ghost and Tommy's organization.
Well, technically, because they was raised up under Breeze, and I got to give it to Shamik Moore. He playing this role
right, because I don't think Shamik played a good Raekwon in the Wu-Tang show, but he playing the hell out of Breeze.
Yeah, he is. And old Phil Russo got his, didn't he?
I saw that coming. You want to know what's so funny? When I saw the person who was his driver, I said, I know that actor. He's
done a lot of Spike Lee movies back in the 80s, baby.
Yeah, because he was in Jungle Fever. He was in Malcolm X. He was in She Hate Me. Yeah, he then he was what's his name? And Are We There Yet? Staten Island Mike.
Yeah, he's done a lot of films back in the 80s and early 90s.
And he's still going too.
But the thing is, like I said, the thing I remember seeing him in was in A Bronx Tale. Like when I saw him, I said his face. You could tell he got older, but his face still looks the same. And I said he was such a scumbag in that movie. And
he was also in remember what's that daggone movie? Not Casino. What was the other one with Ray Liotta? Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Mm-hmm.
highlight Brother Mans to use comment to me.
This one?
Yeah. No, my number ain't no 777-9311, Brother Man.
Joe Cool. Happy Juneteenth to you, Joe Cool.
But yeah, I remember seeing Goodfellas, and I'm telling you, Joe Pesci is such a good actor when it comes to those mob movies.
Oh yeah,
especially like back in the day. That's why I think when he did Home Alone, that was a way to him taking a break from doing those type of movies, and he even pulled that off.
Yeah, he did. The first two Home Alones, Joe Pesci made the movies.
Yeah, he did. He sure did, Miss Niecy.
And don't forget, Michael Jackson had him in the Moonwalker movie.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He played the bad guy, the drug dealer, like the drug king. Yeah. Because I think Michael had probably saw him in a movie or something like that, and he said, "I want him for this part. He would be perfect." And he was.
And the thing about he was the quintessential bad guy, as short as he was, because honey and Goodfellas, I believe. No, did he win an Oscar for that?
I don't think he won an Oscar for that.
He won an Oscar for something. He remember it's my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, it might have been My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah, yes, he won for My Cousin Vinny.
Okay.
That was another good movie too.
Have you done a Michael Jackson one yet, Taurean, for Black Music Month? Because I can't remember. Because you've done so many so far.
Well, when I did the Black Music Month last year, Michael Jackson won a couple of the categories.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But don't forget, y'all. Like this was June 19th. I still got like a whole week's worth of like people left. Like I said, it's going to get more difficult. Like from here on out. I mean, trust and believe. It might be one where it's going to be pretty simple, but the rest of them, I'm like, oh my God, Taurean, what are you doing? Like I think the Temptations one and the one yesterday. Who was yesterday? Prince.
Yeah.
I think those two right there were the most difficult for people, from what people were telling me, that were hard for them to vote in, because it was like so many songs that they wanted to choose, but they can only choose one. Oh, before I forget, the reason why was that
you did my birthday twin, Aaliyah. Shout out to her, may she rest in power.
Yes, I love her.
Sure. But also someone was asking me on one of them, they said, Taurean, they said, I voted in here, but I can't see the results. I said it's a reason for that. Because last year people could see the results up until a certain point, but the reason why I cut them off and only I can see it is because what happened is when people saw the results of what was being voted on, they would come back to the comments and say, this one is winning by this and this and this and this, vote for this and vote for this and vote for this one. So then it turns into a bias thing. Yeah. So I said, with me being able to see it now, it seems it's more fair and balanced.
Okay, yeah, Joe Pesci did win for supporting actor for Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know he won for Goodfellas. So he has 2 Oscars.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
My cousin Vinny was hilarious, by the way.
It was.
Though he kept getting locked up.
Yeah.
He kept getting locked up. So I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, Joe Pesci is a very good actor though. But Casino, man, listen, I could not stand Sharon Stone character in Casino.
Oh man.
I mean, talk about one of the worst characters ever. I mean, this woman was a straight up, in the words of Jada Pinkett and Low Down Dirty Shame, a gold digging skank.
Mm-hmm. Little did Jada know, that's her now.
No, damn, Miss Nason. Okay.
Okay, what?
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
You ain't mad at Tupac.
And I don't know why she's still talking about that man. That man gone, man. Ain't even thinking about her. Oh my God.
Are y'all doing any celebrations? I got some lined up in my city. One today at 7. It's a dance party, and then tomorrow we're gonna have the parade.
Cool.
Well, I live in Little White, West Virginia, so they don't even know what Juneteenth is.
They don't even know how to spell it, Miss Neeson.
No, they don't. But I know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to go find.
Ms. Lisa, you would have to actually travel to go to a Juneteenth event.
Exactly, and my car's too old. My ass is too old too. So no, I ain't traveling nowhere.
I don't blame.
I just got to go down the street.
Well, you know what? I had to be a little bit petty on social media today for anyone who follows me on Twitter, because I basically, in so many words, I said, this is the first Juneteenth of many to come where we don't have to see or hear about Charlie Kirk complaining about Juneteenth not being the real Independence Day. You know how he kept doing that?
I saw that a lot today, Taurean.
Because he typically always did that every year. Every year Juneteenth would roll around, he would always say Juneteenth is not the real Independence Day. The real Independence Day is on July 4th. They're trying to replace July 4th. He did that every year, and it was so refreshing not to see it this year.
Yeah, because he got kirked out.
Well, I tell you what, your premiere video this morning on that. That's all I can say is that.
It's them that.
That's why I said that's why I was getting you, because I knew where you was going with it. But yeah.
But the woman, the older woman with the dreadlocks, she had on a white beater. That's Miss Jessica Jackson from Chicago.
I've heard her name before.
Yeah, that's
Afro
Afro.
has interviewed. Yeah, Afro has interviewed her several times.
What's up, Spotty? I ain't seen you in a while, big dog.
But okay, cool. I've definitely heard her name before. But yeah, shout out to those two women, because they went in on, and rightfully so, because like I said, that woman sat up there and so nonchalantly just said that we need to merge Juneteenth and Pride Day into one day. And I said, when I saw that, I said, let me go ahead and look up and see if there is an actual Pride Day. And that's why I incorporated into the video that there is one, which I didn't even know until I looked it up. I knew they had a month, but clearly we're in that month now, but I didn't know they had an actual day. And it's the last Sunday of the month. So it's like, why do you want to merge the day when you already have a day and you got a whole month?
Right.
And then they also talking about it's Caribbean on History Month too. And then somebody had posted up. They were like, you notice how the Caribbeans don't put no Pan-African flag in their damn names.
They have a pride celebration here in Denver. We had gotten to it with them about that shit because they tried to merge it with Juneteenth a few years back, and we had to go off about that. So now we got them separate. Thank God.
Yeah, like keep it separate. Why are y'all trying to damn colonize our damn day for? Good God, let us have our own data, our own selves.
That's why I said that watch what's going to happen when they federalize Juneteenth, because then that's when everyone's going to try to latch on. Because notice, like I said, Juneteenth has been around for hundreds of years. And when it was underground and when no one knew about it, that's when it was fine. They were all people, like especially down there in Galveston, because that's where it started at. They would have parades and events all the time down there, and it was fine. And no one tried to latch onto it. But the exact minute it became federalized, now everybody wants to latch onto it. And it's like, it's always when it's something pertaining to us. That's why whenever the certain days come up, I always like to acknowledge it. Like when Malcolm X's birthday comes up, I say Happy Malcolm X Day. Or of course, you know, we have to acknowledge August the 5th. That's an unofficial holiday, and it better stay that way. I don't think they'll put that on anybody's calendar. And that's fine. I'll put that on my own calendar. Like
exactly, August 5th, the boat brawl.
Yep, the Montgomery brawl. Yep.
And also too, it's also 2 days in July that we are going to acknowledge this year too. July 2nd, that's going to be Michael X. Johnson Day, because that was his birthday. And also July 17th, that's going to be Gavin Long Day, because that was his birthday.
All right.
So I just want y'all to make sure y'all keep those dates in mind. And unfortunately, we missed Christopher Dorner Day because his birthday was on June 4th.
Okay.
And keep in mind, Black August. We got Fade in the Water, and we got Hit Color 6 coming out.
Okay.
And also too, August is also Black Business Month.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we didn't get 2 month head start because
I was getting ready to say that. But you got
but don't forget it's Michael Jackson's birthday too. Michael Jackson Day, as you claimed it, Taurean.
on August 29th. Well, actually, some people have also acknowledged. So technically, he has 2 days because some people acknowledge the day of his death as a day for him, and also his birthday, which of course is in August. So he technically has like 2 days.
Yeah.
So
I ain't mad at it.
And also, speaking of Michael Jackson, the movie's inching closer and closer to that billion. The last time I checked, it's at like 937 million worldwide.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's inching closer and closer to that billion.
To hell with that docu-series too. To hell with that docu-series.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I had no intention.
A lot of people say they just rehashed the same stuff they talked about in the previous documentary. They said it wasn't nothing new in the documentary that they learned, if they learned anything.
It was just a bunch of resurrected bullshit. That's all.
Basically, what it was, yeah. Which everybody kind of figured that's what it was.
So shout out to Dr. Randy Short for putting that petition together to get that shit boycotted.
Now, one documentary that I did watch, that came on HBO Max, I think the first Sunday of the month, was the Earth, Wind, and Fire one.
His birthday is August 30th.
They had a HBO Max did an Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one. Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
Philip Bailey went to East High School.
Earth, Wind, and Fire is one of my favorite bands.
Yeah,
hands down. I remember when I was working at my old job, a job that I got when I first started, when I first graduated college, and it was at a theater, and Earth, Wind, and Fire had came there that night. And usually they'll tell us where we're going to be at, unless you usually have a set spot. But at that time, I was still relatively new. I think I'd only been working at that location or at that place for maybe a couple months, not even a whole year. And it was me and one other person left who had to get our spots, and they said, "Okay, we're going to put you to it's called BS." I remember they told me that the location was BS, and I was like, "Is this a joke?" I'm like, "What is a BS?" Like, I never heard this spot before. And they said, "Oh, it's backstage." I was like, "Are you serious? Are you really?" Because I'm thinking I'm going to be working like, in one of the sections, with the crowd. They put me backstage, and I'm back there. So mind you, like, I get back there. This is probably about a good hour before the show starts. It's just me and my coworker back there and some security. We don't see nothing. We just kind of standing around and everything like that. I just happened to have my back turned one time, and then all I heard was a bunch of like click clack of shoes coming down some stairs. There was a bunch of them, and then I turned around and it was the whole band. I was like, I saw Philip Bailey, I saw Verdine White, and all of them coming down the steps, and I'm just sitting there, and mind you, like literally, they are arm's length away from me doing their prayer circle before they go on stage, and I'm like, I can't. In my mind, I'm like, I can't believe I'm standing next to Lex.
I hear you.
I was like, keep it cool, keep it professional. You're still on the clock. You gotta get paid. What was good was that when they went on stage, I was able to watch the whole show from the side of the stage. And it was like, I'm just sitting there just in awe. They sitting there performing all the songs I didn't know, but even songs that I knew and loved. When they hit September, I could barely contain myself.
Yeah.
I hear you. Oh, Taurean. I was watching one of the recap shows on Mr. Power. That first episode with London Brown, aka Marvin. The reason why you said it was RS, because it was back in 2015, something similar happened to his brother.
Oh, wow.
So he was not acting.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's wild. But I'm glad that he was able to get back into it. Because I remember when the show first came on and I saw him, I was like, why does this actor look so familiar? Like, I've seen him in things, but I hadn't seen him in a while either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? One scene. But speaking of Raising Kanan, I love the scene from today's episode. I love the scene where Unique was talking to Kanan about who could have possibly Lulu. I like how he did it, because every scenario of every person that he threw out there, which was Marvin, Rock, and even him, all of them could have been good scenarios, because the way he broke it down was like, wow, that's actually, for all of them, when you think about it, those would have been reasons all of them would have had to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got to Kanan last, not realizing he's talking to the person that did it. The scenario he gave wasn't the right one, but he is talking to the person that did it.
Exactly. Also, I was surprised Juke went to that detective's house.
Well, actually, I'm not surprised that she did, but I know why she didn't pull that trigger, because he was with his family.
Exactly.
If he was by himself, then she would have did it, like no hesitation.
But I still say it's gonna be Juke who's gonna figure it out first.
Mm-hmm. And also now she's not with her girlfriend anymore because,
she knew what she had to do. She warned Aisha from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Taurean on Spotty asked you a question in the chat.
Oh, he said, "How does everyone like Shamik more as Breeze?" Oh, I like him as Breeze. I think we had mentioned that earlier. I like him as Breeze. He's doing a good job playing Breeze. I'm used to him doing the voice, Miles Morales in Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, we know who the next one coming up. Breeze's soon to be former right hand man. As that conversation in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's his only warning.
Yeah, it's gonna listen, this is the last season. It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then Rock went and talked to that woman. She said, "I don't really care what you do. I'm just glad that you're a woman taking care of business." That's all that really mattered to her.
Exactly. That was a good thing. And also when Marvin brought the stuff, and Shirley ain't stupid.
Oh, yeah, she already knew. She already knew. She said, like, you putting all that stuff in. You can tell Marvin had that guilty conscience because.
But he really didn't want to do it. He really didn't.
He didn't want to do it. But how Rock is. She's gonna push him to do it. But because she knew that Lulu would never agree to have the product in his place of business.
Nope.
And he's not there anymore. So, and Marvin had that guilty conscience because he didn't want to do it. That's why when Shirley was questioning him about it, she could tell he was lying because the look on his face, he doesn't have a good poker face. She could tell something was up.
Yep.
But Marvin, listen, when Marvin was working the two guns like he was Lara Croft and Tomb Raider.
It was. Marvin was not playing.
He went up in there and he took that whole bar out.
Sure did. But you know what? You know who ain't safe? Mm-hmm. Stefano's not safe. Mm-hmm. Pops and what is it? Snaps and Pops.
Yeah.
Their time coming.
Mm-hmm.
And also that this last thing, when they busted in on Kanan's place, and he was talking to the two cops, and the cops said, "We don't know who so that's that got the Kanan to thinking.
Exactly. I had wanted to show y'all something right quick. From one of the tap dances that I have talked about on my channel before, because I guess they decided it was a good idea to make fun of Juneteenth today. John Paul King, I've talked about him on my channel before. Now I can't unmute it. He has music playing. He has a Biggie song playing in here, so I can't unmute it. But look at what he wrote up here. He said, "Let them celebrate Juneteenth today." Now notice how he said them. I always pay attention to words. He says them as if he isn't Black himself, and I believe he is FBA. He said it's the only holiday the EBT community will be celebrating this weekend. Now what I thought what was so funny is how people responded. Someone said, "You do know that the majority of EBT card holders are white."
Right, I was just about to say that.
Well, what's interesting is that, hold on, it's one post. It's a post, right? Okay, this one right here. So this dude is out here talking about EBT, but he has a whole GoFundMe that's still active, by the way. And I'm gonna pull it up, and we're gonna read the BS that he put up.
Yeah, we gotta read that one.
Someone says, "This is you, right, bro?" He says, "Broke ass douchebag asking for handouts." And look at what he responded with. He said, "LMAO, it wasn't needed, but good one." Huh?
So why did you
make it?
Right? Why would you make that if it wasn't you?
I like that comment. Couldn't even hit 10%.
Exactly. He couldn't hit 10%. He really couldn't. Right. Now let me go over so y'all can see now the actual GoFundMe. So look at the title. Support John King's legal battle for his beliefs.
What?
Belief for what?
No, he should have titled it.
We gotta read this.
Support John King's legal battle for his grifting.
Right.
But here's the thing. He created this GoFundMe like about 3 months ago with a goal of $4,500. He only has 10 donations and raised $440.
Hey, read on what why is it for Taurus so we can laugh. Okay. Well, not laugh, but learn.
Okay, he says, my name is John King, and many of you know me as a content creator who speaks openly and unapologetically about my beliefs, more like everyone else's beliefs, because not one of your so-called beliefs is your own. He said, using my voice hasn't always come with consequences. Right now, I'm facing a serious legal situation that I am required to handle through the court system. Out of respect for that process, I'm not able to share specific details at this time. What I can say is this: standing on what you believe in can come with real life challenges, and this is one of those moments for me. I'm working to handle everything the right way, but legal representation is expensive, and the costs add up quickly. I'm asking for support to help cover attorney fees, court-related expenses, and legal preparation. If you've ever supported me, agree with me, or just even respect someone standing firm in with who they are, I'd appreciate you helping during this time. If you can't donate, sharing this means just as much. I'll continue to move forward the right way and keep pushing through this. Signed, John King.
My advice to him is to get a job, or he may have gotten fired from his job.
And here's the crazy part. His last donation was 3 months ago when he made the thing. He has not gotten a donation since what's this? June, May, April, since March.
Yeah.
When he made this, and only 10 donations of $4,500. And here's the crazy thing is, I have a feeling like, with whatever legal expenses he claims that he needs or has, would most likely be more than $4,500. Like that seems really on the low end.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell you right now, going to court is expensive.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I didn't even know he had this until someone had posted it up in the post that y'all just saw. But you would never know he's going through all of this with the way he be carrying on social media, having all this stuff to say about us. But you got this legal battle that you're fighting. I couldn't tell because you spend all day talking about us. You need to get your priorities in check.
It better not come out why he needs it neither.
Taurean, we did have some good news this week. To the builder.
AKA let's talk about it. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's talk.
Thank you, Miss Nason.
Thank you, Nason.
So Dalton Etherly, he got his bond revoked.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord.
And I don't know about y'all, but old Dalton been looking kind of tired lately.
Yeah,
rough.
Let me see if I can find that picture of him.
Cause they said he already went to court for the what was it, the Dine & Dash?
Yeah, the Dine & Dash.
Yeah, they revoked that one too.
His team talking, they expect him to get out. They ain't letting that man out.
Nope.
They better not let him out.
Right.
All right, let's see. Let me share my screen right quick so y'all can see. There he is with his attorney. So he got his bond revoked. So it's still $1 million. And also something else came out this week too, and I think that's also what helped with him staying in. So apparently he shot Joshua Fox before Joshua Fox got into the physical altercation with him. So he really can't use the self-defense claim now. Like that's done. That's if he thought there was a good chance that there was a slither of a chance that he can't use it now. And here's the crazy part. Remember, he shot Joshua Fox one time. Well, he shot him twice, but one of those times he hit his stomach. Joshua Fox had all the stamina and adrenaline in the world while being shot in the stomach and still put them hands on him.
That's nasty work, boy.
And made him shoot himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, in the arm.
That's messed up spot.
That's why they said in the video that everyone saw. That's why you didn't hear any gunshots like that, because the gunshots had already happened.
Mm-hmm. And they brought up his social media past too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Said,
he's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stick a fork in him. He's done. So
Yeah,
what? You were right, Torian. You said 2 months. You said it took about 2 months.
Mm-hmm. But you want to know someone else who's also in the news as well? This dude, Jake Lang.
Oh Lord.
Okay. No. So now, initially, y'all remember he had a $1 million bond too for the terroristic threats that he made towards Carmelo Anthony. Well, that judge done lowered his bond to $250,000, which means at 10%. He has to pay $25,000, but I don't think he can afford it because someone had put out a video where apparently this woman who claims to be his girlfriend, listen, I don't know, is out there trying to, I guess, scrounge up some money to get him out. But like I said, he can't afford it either. And the reason why you see banned up there is because he has been banned from the entire state of Texas unless he's there for court proceedings. That's it.
Damn. You got banned from the biggest state in the country?
Yeah.
Damn. That's nasty work now. That's another nasty work right there. Jesus. Damn.
Yep.
That's what
they basically said if you come into Texas for anything else other than your court proceedings, you will basically be arrested and you will be fined.
Yeah.
Imagine you were born in a country and you got banned from one of the states.
You don't hear that often either.
It's not like you got banned from going overseas to another country. You got banned from a state in the country you were born in.
Yeah.
And it's a red state too, because you can't say with liberals.
Right.
So
yeah, because it's all because of those terroristic threats that he was making. You know, he was basically talking like someone that was straight out of Jim Crow.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And now Fat Meter's greasy. The ancestors ain't playing with him.
Come on now.
No, they ain't playing with nobody out here. I would say Jake Lang has no culture, Mr. Williams, but you got a point. Shoot. Oh, did y'all hear about what happened in my state? Like
what?
So what happened was some teenage PC boys jumped on a kid. Well, the only black kid at a bonfire, and made some threats. I gotta find the article and send it to you, Torian. But yeah, it's all over social media right now.
Why do I feel like I know what you're talking about?
Go to I See Racist on Twitter. I think he posted it up on his Twitter.
Yeah, I follow.
That's why I keep telling. That's why you gotta tell a lot of these young black kids out here, don't be caught out here being the black friend.
Exactly.
Because I don't know if y'all saw, there was another video that went viral a couple weeks ago. I was going to do a video on it, but I decided not to. Where it was this black boy, and of course, he was the only black boy there, and it was at some type of a lake or a creek or something like that. Yeah. And his white friends were trying to force him to go swimming in this lake or something, but he couldn't swim, and they knew that. Luckily, it was this family, and it was a white family, but the white family sounded like they had an accent, so maybe they were foreign or maybe visiting from another country, and they were paddling. It was a wife, a husband, and their 2 children, and they heard him, and they luckily saw him. He was standing underneath this tree or this thing, just standing there with a life jacket on, and his friends, you could hear them yelling at him to swim, knowing that he couldn't. They basically was trying to make him drown himself. Mm-hmm. And luckily, they saw him and they got him to his family. Because the thing is, he was scared to get out of the water, because if he did, they was probably going to kill him anyway.
What was that 2 ago when that brother got caught up hunting? He went hunting with his buddies, and he ended up dead on the lake.
It's the last. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Go back. I'm about to post it on chat, Torian. It's the last post that he actually posted.
Posted in the you posted in the
Discord,
the private chat.
Oh, never mind.
That way I can actually click it as a link, because
I got you, because it is some videos tied to it, so that's stop, stupid thing.
Do you remember that story I'm talking about, Torian?
What's that?
The one I think it was in Pennsylvania. The brother got caught up hunting with his buddies, with his white tee buddies, and he ended up dead.
I don't know if I heard about that one, but I'm not surprised either.
Is this recent, Jesse?
Yeah, like a year or two ago.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to play the video that you sent me, Walla, but I can.
Yeah, you can't play the video because
okay, but I'll read it. It says a black. Hold on, let me bring it over here so I can see it better. I'll read the caption. It says a black teenage boy was beaten unconscious, choked, spat on, and hit in the face with a bottle during a violent group attack in Lenore. Is it Lenore?
Yes, you said it right.
Lenore County, and was caught on video and shared online. The victim suffered a chipped tooth and broken blood vessels in his eye. 3 people have already been arrested. Ashton Clark, age 18, Landon Harris, age 19, and a 17-year-old juvenile. 6 more juveniles have been identified and will face charges, including assault with a deadly weapon and conspiracy. A girl seen punching the victim will also be charged with assault. The Lenore County Sheriff said everyone involved will be held accountable, and that's pretty much it. Listen, I'm not surprised by that at all. That's why I said, don't get caught out there being the black friend.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's only like 30 minutes from where I stay at. It's like 30 minutes south from where I stay, and everybody was online like, "Yeah, we're gonna ride for him." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Y'all," and I want them folks to understand. Y'all do realize y'all outside of a town called Kinston, North Carolina, where it's predominantly black.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now. That's where, if people have heard of that, that's where NBA players like Jerry Stackhouse and Brandon Ingram, that's where they're from.
Now I got a question. Now I have a question. Now, what if this black kid had a weapon on him that could have taken any one of them out? I want to know where all the people who said that Carmelo Anthony took out Austin Metcalf, what was they going to say about that? Because I'm looking at this. Oh, if he would have had the power tool on him, I would have been all for it for him using it. Based on these videos that I'm looking at. I'll describe the videos like he's being choked, he's being dragged, like they got him in a headlock and they're hitting him and all types of stuff. Yeah. And he's literally by himself, and it looks like a gang initiation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, what's going on?
What up, Joseph?
What's up, Joseph?
Salute to everyone on this panel and happy Juneteenth.
Yes,
can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Man.
Good evening, Joseph.
Good evening, Miss Hurricane Niecy. Especially happy Juneteenth to you as well.
Thank you.
And I'm so I took it among myself to do a half day of work, just to get a little extra on my pay next week. But
Well, I got a question, not only just for you, Joseph, but anybody who probably did work today. So would that be considered holiday pay?
Shit.
No,
I will.
No. See, with me working at the phone company, even though it is a federal holiday, it is not contractual through the union. We get the day after Thanksgiving. So that's why I take it as a personal day.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah,
I was going to take it off regardless.
Right. Right.
It's the same where I work at. It's like it's a working holiday, so we get regular pay.
Okay.
It's only, like Miss Niecy says, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you get the holiday bonus like the day after if you decide to come in.
Mm-hmm. That's how like when I used to work at the airport on Thanksgiving, if we worked Thanksgiving, typically this is how I would do it. It was a trade-off thing. Whoever worked on Thanksgiving, they could get Christmas off because at the airport, that's essential. So you got to work those days. If I worked Thanksgiving, I would have Christmas off, and I would always work Thanksgiving because I always wanted the Christmas off. Unless Christmas, of course, fell on a day that I was off from there, then it's like it is what it is. But on Thanksgiving, it was always a half a day. So my schedule typically was from 12 in the afternoon to 8:30. So I would come in at 12 o'clock and I would be out of there by 4 o'clock. So it was a very, very short schedule because all the flights were done by a certain time. So after a certain time, sometimes people it was so light on those days that one year they had a whole Thanksgiving feast for us right there while
you were telling us that. Yeah, you telling that.
Yeah, while we were still on the clock because it was like really nobody coming in. So you had people that brought in, like they like everybody bought in like one dish, and it was, you got to think, between myself, my co-workers who worked that day, and the TSA that was working back then with us, we had like a whole feast. And then also the people that worked at the front desk, they brought stuff in. I will never forget that. I remember, so it's like I had 2 meals. I had one there and then one when I went home. So yeah, and then I think one year I had 3 meals because I had one there, one at home, and then we went to someone else's house who was having Thanksgiving inside a 3rd meal. Let me tell you, that particular Thanksgiving, I ate good, real good.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, just like this year, 4th of July falls on a Saturday. Where I work, we will get Friday off.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense because it's on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that 3-day weekend, just like you got this is a 3-day weekend. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I have to see how things work where I'm at. Since, like Miss Nisi said, the 4th does fall on a Saturday, and my family reunion falls on a Sunday.
Yeah,
so, yeah, no, not on this month, but next month.
That's what I meant. Next month.
But yep, the first Sunday. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, since we're talking about first off, Spidey, what's going on? Long time no see.
Hey, Spidey.
Hey, what's up, Spidey?
Hey, what's up, Spidey?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good.
Doing good. Just here, surviving the cheese state.
I hear you.
You in Milwaukee?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to the mill.
Cream City.
I got a question for y'all, because I don't think I ever asked this when it came to Juneteenth. What, as far as this day goes, what is your go-to song for this? Like, what is your theme song for this? For me, my theme song is "Ain't No Stopping Us Now" by McFadden and Whitehead. That's my go-to song for this day.
That's a good one, Taurean. Mine's in particular has to be I would say "Wake Up Everybody," maybe.
Good choice.
Mine's gonna be "Not Like They're Not Like Us."
They're not like us.
Yep.
I have two, and they're both by Nas. One is "Like Is What You Make It" featuring DMX, and "Hero" featuring Carrie Hilson.
Hero.
Well, for me, it would be "Family Reunion," OJ's.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Oh my god. I was gonna say either that or shit. I might go with Slave. What is it? What's the name of that damn song by Slave? Just a Touch of Love.
Well, I don't like when I was naming all the songs. It felt like I just had a Soul Train line moment in my head. I'm just imagining, it was back in the 70s, and so it's Saturday morning, and Soul Train just came on, and Don Cornelius is hosting, and you see the Soul Train line just popping up right there on your screen.
Yep.
Nah, that was my growing up. Every Saturday at 12:30. Right in front of the TV, watching Soul Train, learn the latest dances.
You know what? Speaking of Soul Train, let me ask y'all this. And Shamar Moore had a brief stint hosting. How do y'all think he did as far as that?
I'm sorry, Soul Train is Don Cornelius. Don Cornelius is Soul Train.
Yeah, Don Cornelius.
And with that answer lands the plane.
I would say this because I grew up more when Shamar Moore was hosting. He was good for that time. Because he was more for that era.
Exactly. Because one thing about Don Cornelius, he did not like rap. Period.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan of rap.
Not at all.
Which kind of wait a minute. If I remember correctly, and Miss Nisi, you correct me if I'm wrong, was it Will Smith or was it NWA like the first rap group that ever performed on a Soul Train?
I think it was Will Smith.
Okay.
It was Will Smith when he was Fresh Prince. Yep.
Exactly, because he had clean lyrics. With no cussing, with none of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me bring up this one element though. I think unfortunately what did Soul Train in, I hate to say it, was other emerging shows like in the 90s you had MTV Raps, and then later on you had 106 in Park. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
106 in Park was fire back in 106 in Park and Rap City. That was like my favorite two BET on shows coming home.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, for me, it was Video Soul.
Oh, take me back, please.
Video Soul with Donnie Simpson and Pretty Green Eyes.
Donnie Simpson, yeah, I remember Video Soul.
And you know what's funny? Those shows you brought up, I'm so happy to have experienced just about most of them.
Are you an 80s baby too?
Yes, sir. 83.
Okay, I'm 87.
All y'all should remember the box.
My goodness.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'll never forget, because in 1995 I was 6, and it was 3 songs that used to play on the box heavily, and like I would say in the summer of 95. Waterfalls by TLC.
Yeah.
Scream by Michael and Janet. And You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson. Those 3 songs stayed in heavy. Also, Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Those songs stayed in rotation on the box back in 95.
I love that song by Kiss. By Seal.
Yes,
Kiss by Rose. Loved it.
That song and Fly Like an Eagle are my 2 favorite Seal songs.
You know what's crazy? When I heard those 2, because before we understood that black artists could good black artists could come from across the pond, this, that, and the third, I thought Seal was Black American based on how good the songs were.
Now with them things on his face, no. But you know who messed it up for foreigners? This is my opinion. Milli Vanilli.
Oh yeah.
When he got to was lip syncing.
Yeah.
With the lip syncing, yeah.
Is that the Black German performers?
Yeah. One was from France and one was from Germany.
Yep.
And I think the one from Germany, he died a few years back.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, but the dudes with the braids.
Yep. Because I'm telling you, every time I call their names, I think of Keenan and Damon doing them in Living Color.
Oh yeah. Then do what you wanna do in Living Color.
Let me say that. Let me say this.
You want to say hi?
Shows like In Living Color only come around once, and
definitely.
If you were around for that time, I applaud y'all. And for anyone that is just watching it now to understand what we've enjoyed, salute to y'all.
Right. Yeah, In Living Color. Well, when In Living Color first came on in 1990, I was still very, very young. I mean, a toddler practically when that show first came out. So I wouldn't have remembered it. So I had to go back and watch it. And it was like, I could not stop laughing. My favorite skits was, of course, when Kim did Bernita Betrayal. I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me.
No, me, I love Fire Marshal Bill.
Jim Carrey did his thing with that one. He did the big one with that one.
What DeMarlo.
What about Homie the Clown?
Oh yeah,
I was just about to say that.
he stay hitting them kids over the head with that sock.
Yeah, he gonna hit you with that rock in the sock.
And the Men On segment.
Hated it.
2 steps in a twist with the kids.
But also, I liked when you had Damon and Jim Carrey. They did those scheming pastors.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Oh,
them 4-child preachers. Mm-hmm.
And very few people realize Jamie Foxx was on that show briefly.
Yeah.
Of course, because everyone
playing Wanda.
Playing Wanda.
Wanda the ugly woman.
Hey, could y'all imagine if Martin and Jamie Foxx really did that movie with Sinead and Wanda?
Oh God! Oh my God!
That would be hilarious.
That would be off the chain.
Oh, 7-11 color error. Oh, okay. Taking grab.
What's going on,
Hi, Mr. Williams.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's up, Mr. Williams?
What's going on, man?
My mom just
What's up, Master Musa?
Sorry. My mom just sent me something, and it's not so great news.
Oh, no.
Well, I'd rather go ahead and tell y'all now. Give me a second. So apparently, oh, come on now. Here we go. I'm going to read this. So Sean Grayson, the former county sheriff deputy, and we already know what happened to him, is scheduled to appear before the Illinois Prison Review Board on July 31st in an effort to seek release. The reason, so let's see. The hearing is under the Joe Coleman Medical Release Act, which allows incarcerated individuals suffering from a terminal illness of severe medical incapacitation to request early release.
They better send him to the infirmary and call it a day.
Exactly.
How many years did he get again?
Who was this?
Sean Grayson. He was the one that killed.
He got. Let's just say that he got less years than Carmelo.
He's the one that killed Sonia Massey.
Yeah,
right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he looks skinny, but oh well, he ain't so tough now.
Yeah, the hell with him.
Oh, forget that.
He got 20 years. He was sentenced back in 2024, so he's only on year 2.
Yeah, that's like Shabaka's punk ass trying to get out. The hell with them.
Tough ass in there.
Well, you know what they say. Karma may not come today. It may not come 10 years from now, 20 years, but it's going to come to you.
Right.
And that anti-black karma do not discriminate.
And it come when at least expected. You're not expecting it.
And the thing about it is, and also too, it doesn't even have to come and touch you. It could touch someone around you, like a family member.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, send him to the infirmary, put a Band-Aid on it, and say, see you in the next 18 years.
Right. Y'all going to any celebrations? Y'all got any celebrations in your town?
I told you I live in West Virginia. No.
yeah. You got to, like I said, you got to travel to go to any celebration. You said I got an old car and I'm old myself. I ain't going nowhere. But it actually is. I think actually there's some in Baltimore. You know, Baltimore for me is about 45 minutes.
Oh,
so
Afram.
I think they do have some celebrations up there.
Yeah, Afram will be one of them.
Afram.
Y'all want to hear something interesting? Milwaukee has one of the largest and longest running Juneteenth celebrations in the U.S.
Been running because ours is 60 years old.
Nice.
Ours just hit the milestone of 55. So we started ours in 71.
Okay, we started ours in 66. You know what the significance of that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Congrats on the golden years, y'all.
And you in Denver, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually a candidate too. I'm on the ballot right now. I'm running for office.
Oh, which one is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Colorado State House of Representative for House District 8, historically black district up until recently.
Oh, okay. Hey, so where do your roots come from, if you don't mind me asking?
My roots come from back east. All my family's from back east. I'm the only one that was born here. All my family's from back east, like Chicago, all the way back to the East Coast. Like my ancestral homeland is South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
That's funny you say that because my mother was born in South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother was born in South Carolina, and my dad was born in Virginia.
My great grandparents were born in South Carolina.
Okay.
Hey, Taurean, didn't you say you had a lot of family in New York?
Yeah, I have a lot of well, okay, let me kind of like break it down a little bit because my family tree is like kind of scattered. So my mom was born in South Carolina, like her mom's from South Carolina, all her siblings was born there as well. Well, actually 2 of them I think were born in New York. Okay. My mother ended up being adopted when she was really young by another woman down there in South Carolina as well. So she was raised with them and she had 3 other kids who were older than her. And then that's when my mother's biological mother, my grandmother, ended up taking the other kids with her to New York. And then, of course, they had families born in New York. And then they started moving and branching off. Now, some of the family that was there now live in Dallas. And then they had kids there. And now some of their kids have kids born in Dallas. Now, my dad was born in Virginia. All of his siblings were born there. But the last one, he was born there. But my grandmother married him, and he was from New York, and then they briefly went to New York to live up there, and then they moved back to Virginia or moved to like DC or something like that. So that's how I have family in South Carolina, Virginia, Texas, New York, and I probably some other places as well, but those locations right there are the main ones. I used to have an uncle that lived in Philly, but he unfortunately passed away from pancreatic cancer a few years ago.
Oh, rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
Condolences, man.
Yeah.
But so for the most part, that's the main locations as far as like my core family. And also I have some family that lives out in Arkansas as well. But they were also living here, but then they ended up moving there a few years ago, and that's where they live out now.
That's where my grandmother and my great uncle was born at, is Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little Rock.
Well, Monticello, but yeah, maybe some in Little Rock. Yeah.
Rock. Okay.
Yeah, I brought that up before, Taurean, because I know that New York and the Carolinas, they have a lot of strong connections migration wide.
Yeah, and also too, they say that if you are a Black American and you live in California, 9 times out of 10, your family migrated from the South.
Yep,
not definitely migrated from the South.
Out west, our family migrated from the South. Like I have a similar story to you, Taurean. Like my family migrated from the South to the North, from the Carolinas on north. So I got lineage all up and down the Eastern Seaboard. But like I said, I was the only one that was born here. And the only reason why I was born here because my grandma, who's a Blacc Panther, moved here in the late 70s. And here named Leroy, Texas.
All your people from West Virginia, Miss Nisi, are they scattered too?
They're scattered too, but the family name is Body, Boddy. Some family members pronounce Bodie. We say Body.
Are we related? I got Brody in my family.
Say again?
I got Brodies in my family.
No, not Brody. Body, Boddy.
Oh, Body. Oh,
I was about to say, hold up, are we about to make a family connection? We
are family. But anyway, no, most of my family is from the West Virginia area. I do have relatives in Texas, Michigan, but majority of us is stayed on the East Coast.
Okay.
Well, I'm the same way too. As far north as New York and as further south as Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, and we're just clumped together on that straight East Coast line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine straight up Carolinas all day. I do got relatives in Virginia, New Jersey, Connecticut. I got an uncle that stays in Vegas because he used to be in the military out there.
Okay.
So, which I do need to go out there. I won't go to Vegas, but it's too hot right now.
Yeah. Let me, if I can, let me quickly explain my side, my structures. So like I said, my grandmother and my great uncle, they were born in Arkansas, but they both came up here when they were 5 and 3. So they grew up here in Milwaukee, and then my great uncle, he was in the military and ended up moving to Cali, so he lives out there now. Now, my grandfather, he was born in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the blues.
Okay.
Then he moved up here to Milwaukee. So, yep, there's that. So I got family kind of all over the place, too. I got some family in the DMV, job related, you know what I'm saying? And then still a whole bunch of family in Tennessee and Arkansas. And then my dad's side of the family, they from the west side of Chicago. So, yep, got a whole bunch of family there. So, yeah, man, it's a very complicated thing. So, yep.
We all and let me say this: salute to all the Black veterans and our families. And as far as cash reparations is concerned, they should be the first in line along with us.
Damn right.
Well, I gave 8 years to the U.S. Army, honey. I was in the first Gulf War.
Oh, okay.
Oh, salute to you, nice, Niecy.
Hey, Niecy, my uncle was in the first Gulf War, but he was in the Air Force.
Yeah, I was stationed in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, because that's where my son was born.
My dad's side basically literally fought in every war that the U.S. has had. Currently, with my brother, recently with Operation Iraqi Freedom, he's just home now with the family.
Wow.
Speaking of wars, and I hate to pivot like that, but y'all already on it. So about this $300 billion.
Oh God.
$300 billion for what? Let's talk about it.
Oh, that deal Trump made with Iran.
That deal with Iran. They gave
so basically with that Strait of Hormuz.
They gave them reparations.
And basically, you know what that means, right? That basically means America lost the war.
Yeah.
Usually when
It was unnecessary from the get-go.
Usually when you have to pay out that kind of money to the opposing team, the opposing side, that means the payee has lost the war.
Yeah. They say that peace talks just got delayed, so there you have it with that.
Got delayed again. Oh.
Of course it's gonna get delayed because Israel probably pissed off.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute, you giving them $300 billion?
Yeah. For repairs.
Devilface said it best in the chat room, paying for the war that he started. How ironic.
Yeah. This is just my opinion, but I believe number 47, before he gets out of office, he is trying to bankrupt the United States.
He already has.
Yeah, I'm about to say he already has, Niecy.
Right. You're right.
Yep, Trump's for Trump.
Oh, exactly.
For a war that should not have, like Gary said in the chat, a war that should not have happened.
Yeah. That's why
when that shit first popped off, I called my son. I said, "You sure they cannot recall you?" That was my first thought. He said, "No, mama, they can't call me back." I said, "Good. Act crazy. If you gotta hop on one foot and slob out your mouth, don't you fucking go."
There's some old folks right now protest the war right now in front of me.
Listen, I have been walking around wearing a tinfoil cap. talking to ET.
Do whatever you gotta do. Just don't go.
Send me home. Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, I used to encourage young people to go into the military if they weren't sure what they wanted to do in life. Now,
Nah, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. A lot of my older relatives told me not to go because of what they went through.
Yep, same here.
Mm-hmm. I was about to sign up for the Navy myself.
Oh my!
Well, me personally, I did not experience it up front, but then again, my personality and my demeanor, very few folks fucked with me to begin with. So I cuss the motherfucker out in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
you went to the military already tough, Miss Niecy. We know that.
I can imagine Miss Niecy as a drill sergeant. I can imagine Miss Niecy as a drill sergeant. She would be like the drill sergeant in Full Metal Jacket.
Oh God, it wouldn't be that bad.
Okay. Maybe not him. What about Major Payne?
Major Payne? Nah.
All right, I'm about to head out, Taurean. I just want to say what's up to you in the chat.
Okay, have a good one.
Y'all take care, Taurean. Stay woke, be well.
Brother.
Yeah, I'm about to head out too. I gotta give me something to eat. Y'all have enjoy the rest of y'all Juneteenth.
Okay, you too.
Yeah, you too.
But yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I was in the military from 84 to 91.
Okay. I was fresh out the womb during that time.
Exactly.
So Miss Niecy, when in 91 did you get out? Like what month?
I got out. I was over in Desert Storm, over in Saudi Arabia, from December of 1990 to April of 1991, and I got out shortly thereafter.
It's the reason why I asked that. The reason why I asked that, when did you get, like, what month in 91 did you get out, is because when you was over there fighting in Desert Storm, that was also the same year that Whitney did the national anthem.
Oh, honey, let me tell you something. I got a story to tell. Let me tell my story. When they played the national anthem, Whitney's version, you want to see grown folks cry? I mean, cry. When we heard her sing the national anthem, I still get chills to this day hearing her rendition.
Yeah.
And I don't like that song, but when I heard her sing it, I fell in love with it.
And the crazy part about it is Whitney did such a great job with that song that there were people overseas wishing that they had that version as their national anthem because of how great she sang it.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
They heard it so many times before, but they was like, okay, it is what it is. But when they heard her sing it, they was like, we want her version. We want to replace our national anthem, but it has to be her version of it.
Yeah, honey. When she sang that song, I'm serious. I was boo-hooing. I mean, I was boo-hooing.
Yeah, I heard it when I was a kid, and I think I was boo-hooing and like in awe, like damn.
And I remember she just got up there with her tracksuit on and just sang
her heart out. I mean, when I say grown folks was crying, I mean, we was crying.
Yeah, I think my mom was crying. I seen my mom shed a tear.
Now, also speaking, who's going to say something?
And these come latelys have the nerve to say foundational Black Americans don't influence the culture.
Right.
Please. And also speaking of the Super Bowl, because even though I was young when it happened, I was 3 getting ready to turn 4 this year. I can ask Miss Niecy. I'll even ask Jesse because you were still of a certain age. I'll even ask Joseph because you was around at that time too. Unfortunately, Spidey, I think you were the only one that wasn't born yet when this happened.
No, I was born. I was born in 2001. My bad.
Oh, then you definitely.
The year I graduated from high school.
So I'll ask this one for y'all. In 1993, what was it like watching Michael Jackson do the halftime show?
Oh, let me tell you something.
Live as it was happening.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I watched that, I was just like Motown 25. I was hyped. I got pissed when he did that Heal the World shit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, where the black kids at?
Right.
Oh, that song Heal the World. I have to walk out the room.
That's the only part of that show I didn't care for.
Let me say this. You remember saying, how Whitney Houston's version of the national anthem made you cry?
Mm-hmm.
Every Michael Jackson song that was like slow and melodic, anytime a tear was about to drop, I had to walk out the room because it was like, man, it sounded beautiful, but at the same time, with what was going on during that era, it was, man.
I just
man in the mirror, Heal the World. It was like, and my parents always had to console me whenever a tear would drop because it's like, man,
yeah, he had that effect.
He did have that effect.
He sure did.
I could say in my lifetime, I got to see him twice in concert when I was a little girl. And I got to meet him once up close, him, Janet, and his mother.
Oh, okay.
So I had that experience.
Nice. Not everyone can say that.
Right.
Nope. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Let me fast forward by like 11 years. So when it comes to the BET Awards 2004, how was it like for all y'all to see?
Oh man! When Michael showed up to Taurean came on JB.
Yeah.
James
Brown,
yeah.
I was talking. No, I'm talking about when Rick James said, Rick James
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah. That man, when I tell you something right there, that was one of those, and you could tell that was completely unscripted. The people did not know he was going to do that. The audience didn't know he was going to do that. The people watching at home didn't know he was going to do that. But man, when I tell you, when we went back to school, hold on. Wait, the BT was in the summer, so we couldn't go back to school. So literally, that's something that stuck through the whole summer because when we went back to school the following school year, you just heard everybody keep saying, "I'm Rick James, bitch." Like the whole, like for a good while, as if it just happened. That was one of the things that kind of stuck with you, and it's crazy because that one line literally is almost like it became a running gag over time.
And here,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my bad. Let me just say this quickly. Unfortunately, I think that would be his final public appearance.
Yes, it was.
He died.
He died shortly after. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when because it was a surprise performance because him and Tina Marie.
Yep, saying Fire and Desire right there on stage.
Which in my opinion is one of the best duets ever. Yeah. I'm talking about the vocals that both of them had.
Let me tell you something, Taurean.
Will literally make you want to die and come back to life twice.
Let me tell you something. The first time I heard Tina Marie, before I saw her, she had a beautiful voice. Love the voice.
Yeah,
I was floored to find out she was a white girl.
I'm sure you and everybody else who was black in America was thinking the same. That's how I felt when I first found out Bobby Caldwell was white.
Oh yeah, what you won't do for love?
You tried everything.
And you know who's another artist that I love, and I ain't ashamed to say it. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins,
I like Phil Collins too. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say I like Phil Collins too. One of my favorite songs by Phil Collins is "Against All Odds." The stuff that he did on that Tarzan soundtrack is one of legend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like his slow grooves better. His one where he's saying "One More Night."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Another Day in Paradise is another song I like by him too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, In the Air Tonight is like I can listen to that and be like, it's go time.
Yeah.
You know how you always hear
especially when he does that drum breakdown. It's like, oh, where did that come from? Because you don't expect the song to go to that point because up until that point it has a certain groove to it.
Yeah.
Okay, while we're on the subject, let's talk about those white artists who crossed over in R&B. One, Michael McDonald. Who's another one I loved? Gino. Oh God, Gino. What was his last name? Gino. Oh God, I can't call his last name.
What is this?
You can't. Hey, let me say this though. You can't go wrong with Hall & Oates. Come on now.
Oh yeah, I liked Hall & Oates too.
Yeah, Hall & Oates.
What did the Barges count?
No.
All right.
Yo.
What's going on, Mansa Musa?
What's going on?
What up, Meatball?
We got B-More in the building.
Happy Juneteenth to the Meatball family. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Happy Juneteenth.
Gino Benelli, thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Gino Benelli. Thank you.
The hell is this? Don't mind me, y'all.
Oh, John B.
Yeah, Kenny Loggins. I liked him too.
What about AWB with Funk?
God damn, he typing like a motherfucker. Who's that?
That would be me.
Oh, the Average White Band.
Oh God. Yeah.
Them fingers get.
Oh. Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh Lord, Casey and the Sunshine.
What the hell is this at?
They came to Korea when I was stationed there in the 80s.
Oh wow. Anyone mention John B, even though he was wondering?
John B was a hit and miss for me.
What about Bee Gees?
I like the Bee Gees.
It's one song by the Bee Gees that I really, really, really like. It was a slow song.
How Deep Is Your Love?
How deep?
No, hold on. Let me see if I can look it up.
Taurean be searching everything with them fingers. God damn.
Too Much Heaven.
Oh,
Two One
okay.
Seven by the Bee Gees is such a beautiful song.
Oh, Lisa Stanfield. Thank you, Gabrielle.
Lisa Stansfield. Yes, I love her.
Oh,
Been
hell
around the
no.
world. Yep. I remember when I had saw the video when she had performed on Apollo. The minute that the beat dropped, the people in the audience was jumping up in the air. They loved that song. I love that song too. That's like one of my favorite songs ever.
Is that the one the Dilla remade?
Hey man, Samusa, can you mute yourself? Because it's a lot of noise in the background.
I got you.
All right.
Was that the song that the Dilla remade? Been around the world.
By Lisa Stansfield?
I think he did remake it, yeah.
Oh, okay. But I remember, like, of course, she's the original one, but yeah, like that song, yeah, classic.
George
What
Michael.
What about the Doobies? The Doobie Brothers.
Oh, I love the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
That's what Michael McDonald was their lead singer.
Yeah. So was. I'm about to tap out.
Oh, you know, with all these white artists we mentioned, I don't know if you'll do it, Taurean, for this. Well, not for this Music Month, because you know it's for Black American artists. But if you were to ever do another, you know, music jam session, would you possibly consider adding in the artists that we just named?
That would have to be for something completely different, and I would have to figure out a way how to do it.
Right.
Because it's not that many out there where it would have to take a whole month, clearly. But
no, of course not.
No, not the whole month, maybe a couple of days.
Yeah, it wouldn't take a whole month to do it.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to say this. Rest in peace to Peabo Bryson. He one of my favorite singers.
Definitely.
Yes.
He had now that's someone who had a powerful, soulful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, have any of y'all listened to that song Crosswinds? Man, that'll take you away, man. That song Crosswinds, I think it's called, by Peabo.
You know what? When this stream ends, I'm going on YouTube and just pull up everything, all the artists we mentioned.
Yeah.
Is that like Spidey? Is that like a deep cut?
Crosswinds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was I guess that's one of his. I guess to y'all that might be one of his lesser known hits, but I listened to it recently after he died. It was a good song to me, and that was apparently big back in the day by him. So
y'all know what? Although she was big on the European side back in the 70s, the Queen of Disco, Donna Summer.
Oh, Donna
Summer. Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. I mean, I think we all know her to Donna Summer.
Right. Yeah.
The Queen of Disco herself.
Yeah.
Disco. But what Peabo Bryson did as far as like movie soundtracks, I was like, dude, you cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also
he did the Beauty and the Beast and the Whole New World.
Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, like, yeah.
And those happened back to back because he did Beauty and the Beast first, and then he did A Whole New World after. It's crazy because like they heard him on there and they was like, whoa, we need to call him back in the booth again to do this song for this movie. Like that's how in demand his voice was at the time when he did those songs. And both of those songs, by the way, I think both of them won Oscars.
Yep.
I never knew he even did any of those songs, to be honest.
Those two songs are probably his two most well-known songs as far as like on the pop side. Like as far as like mainstream, when people mention Peabo Bryson, those two songs always get mentioned.
Right. Miss Nisi, I know you remember Reaching for the Sky and Feeling the Fire.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her era right there.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on.
It's just something about that music growing up. I get to relive certain things I went through in my life. Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm. It's a reminiscent type of thing. That's why I like the movie Crooklyn because of the soundtrack. The Crooklyn.
Oh yeah, Crooklyn. That soundtrack was. Oh man.
Because the thing is, like, I was just watching that movie maybe about a month or so ago, and it's like it brought back so many memories because I remember seeing that in the 90s when it came out. And the first song they play is "People Make the World Go Round." That was the very first song they played in the movie, and it's like it's so good. I said it was so nice to see because while it's playing, that's when you see all the kids playing outside. Yeah, and that's what be making me saying, man. Sometimes I wish I was born back in that time because that felt like such a fun time.
Let me tell you something. I can tell you how I was. I was living in Detroit, Michigan at the time. We would get up in the mornings, take our bicycles, pack our little lunches, and ride all over the city. Just riding.
How was it like seeing the factories all over Detroit?
And Detroit is huge.
Yeah,
because I lived in the northwest region of Detroit between 6 Mile and 7 Mile.
Okay, I heard about that 7 Mile.
You know what's crazy? Growing up, you walked to everywhere you needed. You walked to school. You walked to the market. You walked to church.
I didn't ride a school bus until I moved to West Virginia. No, seriously. Living in Detroit, they didn't have school buses. You got the city bus.
Yeah.
To get to school.
The only time we traveled is if we were to go to the movies, go to the mall, or go shopping for clothes. Everything else was in neighborhood vicinity.
It's funny you mentioned about the mall because I was having this discussion with somebody else, maybe on another stream, and I was saying how back in the day, the mall used to be the hangout spot. Like, it wasn't even a thing like you had to go to the mall. Like if you weren't buying anything, I'll never forget. It was a Springfield Mall in Virginia, and we had went there. It was me and some people. We went there on a Saturday evening, like right around this time, as a matter of fact. And we went out there, and it was in the summertime, so all the kids was out of school, and we went there and we just hung out. I mean, it was wall to wall people. I mean, you had some people that were shopping. You had some people went to the movies. You had some people in the arcade, like the different stores, or some people just chilling out there by the fountain, just talking and having a good time. And this is before social media. This is before smartphones. So it's like one of the things that you couldn't document at that time because you didn't have the capability to do it unless you had like a disposable camera of some sort.
Let me say this.
It's called living in the moment. That's what it's called.
It is. It was like growing up in that era, like, you know how the adults have like the bars and the club, the malls was like, you know, literally for us. And let me just say this, speaking on myself being a gaming enthusiast, the arcade was heaven.
Oh, the arcade.
Oh yeah, we lived in the arcade.
Heaven.
The arcade and the food courts.
Yeah.
And even the rolling rinks.
Oh, the roller rink.
Oh God! Now I ain't been on a roller rink since the early '80s.
Oh damn!
And when I was living in Detroit at that time, every Saturday night we was at Skateland.
It was skate here.
I'm gonna say this. My favorite time at the mall, and we was there like this was around like close to Christmas, and we were finishing shopping. I remember staying Security Square, which is now a former shell of itself, Security Square Mall. I remember that day it stayed open till 11:30.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Yes.
11:30.
When I say, when we were done in there, all of the people that were walking out were still having conversations with each other because they were in a store next door, or we were coming down in the arcade talking about, yo, did you enjoy this, that, and the third, doing that arcade run, beating the game on, you know, just $5 worth of quarters, or, you know, it was just a beautiful thing to witness. And
and also
yeah, so when we talk about being outside, you actually have to be face to face with people. It's like, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Or used to have block parties back in the day.
Yeah, black parties.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the technology we have now, we have a generation or two who have no social skills.
Mm-hmm.
Social skills. They can't even read half the time.
Can't even read. Right.
Yeah, hey, that's unfortunately unfortunately true. But let me ask y'all this, Taurean and Joseph, since y'all hung out at the mall, and there was all those people there, did security ever harass y'all?
No.
Not really.
Because stuff didn't really pop off like that. Like at least the times that I went, like it was pretty standard. Like you didn't even have metal detectors. Like you can go right in the mall and like just like I said, it was just chill. It was like I can literally, as I'm telling y'all the story, I can see it in my head play back like as a memory in my head of that night that I went to that mall and it was a whole bunch of people there. Like we was just out there chilling. So like sometimes we even just hung with people with complete strangers. Like we knew them forever, just striking up conversations. It's like about whatever. Like I said, you can go out there, you can be like in the main part of the mall, just like out there, just like hanging out. Like you can go into the stores, like y'all said, the food court, the arcade, and a lot of the times it was more people out in the middle of the main part of the mall than there were in the actual stores, which I'm sure a lot of the people who were shopping were glad about, because then that means that they can get their shopping done. And if they didn't want to go out and walk through that crowd, they just walk throughout the other part of the store where there was no traffic or a lot of people.
Yeah, like the outer part is like you can go in, get what you need, get out.
Yeah, like if you were going to a store, if you was going to a main store like a Macy's or a JCPenney or something like that, which had a main store, you just went on that side instead of going through the main part of the mall and walking through all those people to get to that store.
Yep, that's how.
And speaking of mall security too, it's like during that time, you were actually cool with some of the mall security because, you know, they knew someone from the neighborhood. And it was like,
you know what, being in West Virginia, when they put the mall here in the early 80s, Charleston is not that big. And most of the black folks here is generations. You may not knew that personally, but you knew their family. Because the first thing they say, who your people?
Mm-hmm.
And see, for me, I look so much like my mom, they automatically knew who my family was.
Right.
And then when my son was growing up, everybody took one look at him. You see your mama is crazy.
And I used to be like the one also too, like especially when I was younger, like a little kid, I used to always ask my parents, I said, can you give me a penny to throw in this fountain? I used to love to throw the coins in the fountain.
Oh, man. Listen, I didn't have quarters like that, but if I found a penny or a nickel or a dime,
or sometimes if they didn't have it went. Or sometimes if I didn't have a coin, I would stick my whole little arm in that fountain, almost falling in to get one of the coins that was already thrown in there.
Oh wow!
Since we reminiscing, I know everybody in here remembers Toys R Us. That's where I got my
of course.
Yes.
I was a Toys R Us kid, okay? I was a Toys R Us kid growing up.
Same here.
That's where I got my first Spider-Man toy. It was him in a helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember at Christmas time when they would sing you the big book?
Yeah.
They had that big giant Toys R Us catalog with all the toys and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, let me tell y'all this. I still have some of the X-Men, Spider-Man, Thundercats toys from when I was growing up, still in a cardboard box in the basement.
Oh shit!
I mostly got DVDs and VHSs when I was little from Toys R Us.
Yeah.
So.
I had Bionicles and Legos.
I remember Toys R Us, but my mama, she was a single parent. So no, we didn't do Toys R Us. It was Kmart, baby, lay away.
KB Toys. And KB Toys. I remember KB Toys. Yep. KB Toys was like the little brother to Toys R Us.
Yeah,
it was like a bigger store, and KB Toys was like a more smaller. I think the thing that I liked about KB Toys is because when you walked up in there, and this was in every KB Toys, they always had the little train set running around the store.
That was KB Toys that did that?
Running around the store. Yeah, it was. Like it was a train set running around the store. And I used to always like going up in there. I would be amazed just watching that thing just go around the store.
Yeah, I
like times was simpler, weren't they?
And it was literally Christmas bandit shopping. But you couldn't find it Toys R Us, you could find it KB's and vice versa.
Yeah.
Oh, Dimpleface said, did y'all have Spencer's? Yes, I did. And I used to stay going up at Spencer's. You could only find the Spencer's inside the mall. Like you could never find.
That's the only place I found a
Spencer's. Was a Spencer's
Spencer's
was in the mall. And I remember Spencer's. I remember Spencer's was all night, like all. It was kind of crazy in the front, but man, when you got to the back, when you got to the back, that was a whole nother type of store.
Yeah.
Now we talking about. Do y'all remember Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, man, got to find the tape before you send it back.
And they would hit you with that fee if you was late returning the tape.
Oh no, you never return a Blockbuster video late. Nope.
And also, you don't return it. Exactly. If you don't rewind it, they'll fee you they'll hit you with that fee.
Oh yeah.
Now,
you know, Dark Titan said something in the chat. Let me just say what Dark Titan said. Dark Titan, the successor to that is out on stream. It's called Dojo Masters.
Dojo Masters, what's that?
It's a fighting game in the spirit of Kung Fu Fighter. I was just reading what he said in the chat room. How games were made with the 8-bit, 16-bit, this, that. Yeah, the successor of that is on Steam. So yeah, when I read that comment, it hit somewhere. But on Blockbuster, let me just say this. Y'all making me want to go to a store to repair my VHS.
Yeah.
And just dumpster dive for VHS tapes.
Just for the VHS, yeah. Because I remember, and the thing is, Blockbusters was so plentiful around where I lived at. It was so many of them. And I remember going in there and just like, the best time to go to Blockbuster was always on a Friday, because that's when they got the new rentals. That's when they always had the new tapes.
The only thing about that, when they got the new tapes, you can only rent them out for 24 hours instead of 2-3 days.
That is true. Like you had to like rent them and have them things back like the next day.
And they gave you a time, and you better not be late.
That's crazy. Because what if you ain't got the time?
And they was
to
like,
watch
"Oh,
the movie?
You don't think because we're not open right now that you don't have to return it? No, we got this slot. You're gonna stick that right here in this slot, and we'll get it when we open up."
Yeah.
What? They weren't packed on Friday nights, Taurean? I'm pretty sure they were.
Oh, Blockbuster was packed on Friday night. That's why, because again, that's when all the new movies came out.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people went there on a Friday. Just like back in the day, they would always release albums on a Tuesday. Like that was the designated day for an album to come out, was a Tuesday, and a new movie always came out on a Friday. Like that was the formula back then. Now, thanks to streaming, they can drop anything whenever they want it.
Right, exactly. Right.
And so literally, this is how the movie business like really like had it locked. Like they would have a brand new movie coming out on a Friday, but they also had new movies coming out that were in theaters for months coming out on a Friday as well. So they were making money hand over fist, literally. Like it was like an assembly line. So it's like, oh, you're not going to go to the movies tonight? Bet we got this new video out coming out Friday. Get that.
Niggas in a chokehold. They definitely had niggas in a chokehold with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
As we were talking, I was trying. I swear to God, I can't remember the last time I went into a movie theater. I think the last time I was in a movie theater was for Avengers Part 2.
Oh, so that was what 2019. Hold on, Avengers 2 was. Hold on, wait, Avengers 2. So that was like what 2014.
Endgame.
Okay, 2019. Okay, that was 2019.
I think that was the last time I've been in the theater.
Hold on, Miss Nisa. You went to go see Endgame. I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I went to Endgame. Yeah.
I bet you had a good time too. That was an experience.
I went to go see that movie 3 times.
Let's segue into since we're talking about movies. Let me ask y'all this. From the Blockbuster era to now, has the quality of movies gone up or down in general?
Down.
A lot of these. I mean,
you have some that'll slip through the cracks, like your Sinners that came out last year. Yeah. But it's like it's few and far between. See, back then everything was original. You didn't have a whole bunch of remakes, so everything was new. And then on top of that, remember back then you had to go to the movies to watch the new trailers. Now they'll drop them trailers online like it's nothing. Mm-hmm. You watch the trailer in the theater, you're like, oh, I already saw it.
Now this is just my opinion. I think around the mid 2000s, what messed up the movie industry. Some films you don't remake.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's
right.
And they was remaking a whole bunch.
You know what? I'll say this too: the movies that we would have liked to see in live action, the time that they're trying to make it, versus like during the time that we want to see, like, you know, some of our old stuff like come to live action, that window has come and gone. For example, this year, The Masters of the Universe. I wish it was done almost a decade ago when people were clamoring for it. And now it's like what they're coming out is like no one really cares. It's like the zeal and the desire for it has disappeared.
Yeah, they're oversaturated.
It's like y'all doing this now as like, you know, a throwaway versus, you know, giving it the tender loving care that you would normally do for the movies that were done back then. Like, yeah, like I said, the quality of movies went down because back then you actually cared about your product.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of times they do these remakes because it's a IP thing. And they have to do the remake in order to keep the IP from expiring. And if they expire, then that means that their stuff is up for sale and someone can take their IP, which I'm sure they don't want to do because of all the money that's attached to it.
Right. It's nothing. Oh, my bad. It's nothing more than a cash grab. And another thing, let's talk about the goddamn CGI. Some of the CGI.
Oh God, I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It's getting ridiculous.
It's just so fake. You can't even enjoy the film.
Real for fake.
And let me tell you something. Action films have taken a turn for the worse. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's why it's a reason why, like, for instance, when I didn't do a review on it because I saw it too late, but I did like a little short about it, and then I uploaded what I had to say about it on TikTok. The movie that came out last month, Obsession. That is an example of a movie that's made on a low budget that they could have threw a bigger budget at and it would still did well. That movie was made on a $750,000 budget and it has right now made over $300 million worldwide. And it was made by a YouTuber. Like, let that really kick in. Also, that movie Backrooms was made by a YouTuber and has done well. Now, I said that's basically now Hollywood has been put on notice that maybe I don't have to work for a big studio to make a good quality film. Yeah, because Obsession was pretty good. I don't know if anybody else has seen it or not, but it was actually a really good movie. Like the concept of
the Backrooms is based off of a game that's being played on PC.
It's based off an original YouTube video that came out about 14, 15 years ago. That was about these kids who was doing a homemade movie. And then it turned into something else. That's when the game stuff came later.
Okay. Hey, can I make a hot take?
What's that?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. In some ways, I enjoy some of the Tubi movies more than some of the stuff that's coming out.
I've heard many people say Tubi movies are really good.
The quality in Tubi has gotten better, and I think it's because Fox took over it. And so they was able to throw a budget behind it. Because I remember when Tubi first came out, and I'm gonna be honest, some of them films were janky and very wonky. But now because now Tubi has a budget, and you know what? I can appreciate the fact that Tubi, as the quality has gotten better, they never charge people for a subscription; it's still free.
Yeah. I do have Tubi, but you know what I like Tubi for? They got all the old series and movies that I grew up on.
Yeah.
You know what I miss? And y'all might laugh at me, but I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, yeah. I'm not laughing at you. I agree with you. Listen, I was a Saturday morning Kids WB, Fox Kids back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you, the Kids WB lineup on Saturday was like literally a slice of heaven for me. Yeah. For me, Yu-Gi-Oh was like one of my favorite cartoons back in the day. Yeah, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh head. I mean, I watched the show, I saw the movie, and I had the cards.
You played the cards too?
I sure did. I even went to some of the local tournaments.
Yeah, everybody had the cards at one point.
I was a Yu-Gi-Oh fanatic.
Learn how to activate your card in the trap position. Activate.
You know what's wild? I still have my Blue Eye starter pack in my drawer.
You still got the
I still got my tin. I still got my tin can in my attic. I still got my the little tin can that you got back in the day in the attic.
Here's what I want to know: who got all 5 of the Exodia cards?
I don't. I think I only knew one person who had all 5.
Did, and it was
I think I know one person who did have all 5.
Yeah, they was.
I think somebody who did, and it was rare to see it. Then I was like, "Damn, I had all 5."
I had 2 of the Egyptian god cards. I had Slife of the Sky Dragon and the Winged Dragon. I did not have Obelisk Torment.
Sky Dragon, and I had the Obelisk.
Who had the black? Who had the black dragon with the red? The black? What was it? Red Eyes.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I had the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I had the
Blue
Blue
Eyes
White Dragon.
Than the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
that was more popular than the other one. And now,
I had the Dark Magician. I had that one.
See, y'all talking cartoons. I don't know. I mean, I heard them. See, I'm old school. Bugs Bunny, Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones, the Jetsons.
Boomerang cartoons.
Yeah, Boomerang. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Boomerang.
I rock with
with those too. What about
you remember Johnny Quest, Miss Nisi?
Oh yeah, say again.
Johnny Quest.
Oh, that was
I remember Johnny Quest, Speed Racer, Huckleberry Hound, Underdog, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
There you go.
Rocky and Bullwinkle, yeah.
There you go.
The Banana Splits.
Yeah. I remember watching, I don't know if anybody watched this, but Bananas in Pajamas.
Bananas in Pajamas?
Wasn't it on PBS? I think that was on PBS.
I think so, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't know what was going on in that show, but I know Bananas in Pajamas.
Shout out Voltron and Jim. Yeah.
Y'all want to bring up about PBS? What about Dragon Tales?
What about
I didn't watch.
Now, when you mention PBS, I think Sesame Street, Electric Company. You know,
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about the Magic School Bus?
Oh yes.
No, I think of Schoolhouse Rock.
I remember Schoolhouse Rock.
Hey, Shay, I fuck with Magic School Bus. Oh
my
god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, Arthur.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something quick about Arthur. I could really relate to that show because Arthur he had disabilities and I got disabilities. So yeah.
Only thing I couldn't understand how his ears is on his head, but his glasses is on his face. How did that work?
Yeah. But also,
Clifford.
Clifford.
Oh yeah, Double Face Zoom was good. That was on PBS.
Oh yeah, I remember. I watched The Reading Rainbow.
Oh yeah, LeVar Burton. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Burton.
Yeah, that's
Bill Nye the Science Guy, Carrot Top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bill Nye.
Maybe this might be too young for y'all, but what about Caillou?
My nephews and my niece love that.
Yeah.
Not all the way to Paw Patrol. Now they on some new shit.
Hey, Sybil. Now, when I saw that what you wrote, when I see Gumby, I think of Eddie Murphy. I'm Gumby, damn it.
You talking about Gumby? My brother used to have that toy. Gumby, the little green, whatever he was. I don't know what he was. He like a piece of gum that formed into a humanoid. What the hell is that?
I remember that's the haircut that Bobby Brown helped make popular.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Gumby.
Yeah.
And you know what? His barber messed up his hair. That's how he got that style.
That hairstyle became a staple in the Black community.
Yeah, that slant, that high top slant.
Mm-hmm.
While we are on the topic of hair, there was some. Listen, let's just say Black people. We went through some serious experimenting phases with our hair throughout the years. I mean,
the curly afro, I rock that. The Jerry curl, I rock that, especially when in the military.
The high top fade.
That's Renee was saying. What's the name?
Don't forget about cutting the different designs in our hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My
cornrows, of course.
Yeah,
with the beads. We had to do the Patrice Russian. When Patrice Russian was rocking the braids with the seashells, oh, we went nuts.
The barrettes in the hair, especially dudes in California, they wear colored barrettes. All right, what's up, Cass?
And that's one thing I would say, like, especially with a lot of the famous people, even back then, there were certain styles that they did that was so influential that everybody had to get it. Because let's be real here. Before Michael Jordan, nobody was rocking a baldy like that.
Nope.
Well,
now I got something for you who were influential with fashion hair. Salt and pepper, especially the asymmetrical cuts that the women wore. Yeah.
Also, another person you can say that was influential with their hair was Brandy with the braids.
Yes.
She had so many different braid styles with her hair that like a lot of girls wanted to get different braids. Even Janet Jackson, when she came out with Poetic Justice, every girl wanted them dookie braids.
Oh yeah, yeah,
dookie braids.
I was just watching that the other day. Poetic Justice.
That is such a good movie.
Yeah.
My hair phases went as the following: fro, haircut, cornrows, twists, back to haircut.
Yeah. Now they're bringing the hot.
I've done just about everything with my hair. I've never done weave. I've done wigs. And you know why I wouldn't do weave? My best friend, I remember she did the weave and she asked me to take it out because she had wore it for too long. I went to her house early Friday evening. I did not finish her hair until late Saturday morning.
Dang.
And when I finally got it all out, because you just can't cut weave out. No. You got to be real careful.
Not to cut their actual hair.
Yeah. Exactly. But anyway, after I finished getting all that weave out of her hair, I told her, looked her dead in the eye. I said, bitch, if you put this shit back in your hair again, I'm going to snatch you bald-headed.
That's right, Miss Niecy.
Yeah, also, another person who was real influential even with their hair, and I think it's because of the swoop thing, was Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was about to mention Aaliyah. I was about to mention her.
But you know what? That was her natural hair. She pressed her hair. She did not perm it.
Yeah, Aaliyah had long hair.
Yes, Left Eye had some hair choices too.
Yeah, Left Eye too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leah's my birthday twin. We had the same birthday.
Nice. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
And let me say something else that we popularized. Well, the man in particular, we popularized the goatee.
Yep, we so did.
Mm-hmm.
Proud wearing currently.
We put down the Crips put triple braids in it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
C? You talking about Dub C?
I know what you're talking about.
Yep, Dub C.
And also too, back in the 90s, Black women with the shortcut. Oh my God. Black women back in the day knew. Black women back, Toni Braxton, Halle Berry, Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
Nia Long.
What?
The shortcuts was rocking in the 90s.
Shortcuts was nice.
Damn right.
Yeah.
What? Nowadays, I'm just completely bald. Damn, bowling ball. Come here.
I wore my hair bald for a couple of years, but I got sick a lot, so I had to grow some of it back.
Since we on the 90s, what about and shout out to the Rens tape. What about the old dog hairdo?
Oh, I call them the dookie braids.
Oh, the twist.
I used to have that hairstyle when I was a kid.
Like that.
They call them the singles. That's what they call them, singles or plaits.
The single flats. I used to have that.
Yeah, I remember like back in the day, like when I was in school, like the girls used to wear them barrettes.
Yeah, they had the
That's
they had the
something.
different color barrettes in their hair.
Yeah, especially when you was in Cali and you was gang affiliated. You walk around with blue barrettes in your hair.
You know what's
Red
funny?
barrettes.
And I would get, you know what's funny, and I would get teased about this a lot. And my dad, may rest in peace, he would always tease me and said, I would only talk to girls with long hair. Then I went to middle and high school and saw the ladies and how they rock their short hair, and I was like, wow. So yeah, I don't discriminate now.
They get them finger waves going.
Yeah, they got.
Yes.
Now y'all see my picture in my avatar. I was what, 6 or 7. My hair was thick. My hair is still thick. It was not long like touching your shoulder, but my hair was very, very thick.
Yeah.
And I remember them Saturday evenings after Mama washed it and greased it, and then that hot comb. And when she would get to the temple, you sliding down in the chair, she pop you with the comb, like, get your ass back up here.
Yeah.
You can hear that damn grease sizzling, and you be praying, God, please don't let her drop this damn comb on me.
Right. And also to remember back in the 90s too, that was a time when girls could wear baggy clothes and still look good. Aaliyah was one of that off. Like also TLC too. Like
TLC took it to another level.
It still looked good while doing it.
And I'm gonna tell you something that I did not care for, but it was a trend for a second. Crisscross, wearing the clothes backwards.
Oh yeah, I had my crisscross phase. I used to wear my clothes backwards like that too.
Wow.
And if I may interject, when you know the magazines were in print,
yes,
and and in particular, I'm gonna talk about this particular one, Smooth magazine.
Smooth.
I used to pick up some, and this was like, you know, my early this was when I was a senior in high school to my early college years. The main issue I wanted to get was Aaliyah, and this was before she passed.
Yeah, that's Smooth.
You still cannot find that Smooth magazine to this day.
For real? For real?
For real. And another one you can't find was the Trina one, when she, you know, embraced her thickness, but it was like, Trina. Oh my God. What that showed was the brothers who, like, you know, bought those magazines. We didn't discriminate. We are really the examples of saying beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's like, if you like what you like, you'll get it. And if not, you leave it be.
Thirsty niggas, man.
Well, let me tell you something, gentlemen. Back in my teenage years, I was skinny. But whether I was skinny or healthy now, the booty was forever. My butt ain't never went nowhere. Never, ever, ever.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think that's why that dude tried hitting on me. He saw my ass because I was wearing my yoga pants.
Is this the cover you were talking about, Joseph?
Yeah. Wait,
I'm sorry. I said there's no such thing as the perfect looking woman, but Aaliyah came dangerously close. She was gorgeous. Oh my God! I knew somebody I went to middle school with. He had the biggest crush on Aaliyah back in the day.
I had a crush on her too.
Niggas be ready to get a life for
everybody. Let me say this. Everybody that knew her personally, almost everybody said that she was the nicest person.
Yeah.
She did come, like you can even tell like in her interview, she was soft spoken and everything, but you would never know she was like that because when she got up on that stage, she was dancing her butt off. And the thing is, people need to stop saying that Aaliyah couldn't sing. That woman could sing.
Yes, she could sing. Yes, she could.
She could sing. It's just that she chose to sing like that because that was her lane. Someone said that they one time heard her sing. They said that this woman's voice was almost on par with Whitney Houston.
Yeah, it was.
And so but she chose to sing like that because this was her lane. And I can appreciate that because that was her. Could you imagine where Aaliyah would be today if she was still alive?
It's funny that
it'd be like Beyonce. Who that?
bro,
Right.
I was just about to say that. I was just
Ain't
about
no
to say
single
that.
ladies over here, bro.
Right.
I would imagine Aaliyah would have married Dame Dash because that's who she was dating.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was just about to say that, man, because I know the Beehive is gonna come after me, but I'm just saying, if Aaliyah would have lived, she would have eviscerated Beyonce. Goodbye, Beyonce.
And one thing I liked about Aaliyah is that she had natural beauty.
Yeah,
exactly.
She didn't wear a lot of makeup or none of that.
All natural. Yeah,
because I remember and she was about to really take off because she was about to like really get into her acting bag. Like the last movie she did was Queen of the Damned.
And Queen of the Damned.
She was to be in the Matrix movies. She was doing the Matrix.
Right.
She actually started filming the Matrix movie, the second one, but she died right in the middle of filming, which is why she had to end up getting replaced with Nona Gay, who was Marvin Gaye's daughter. Yep. And that's why they ended up that's why they had to delay the release of the film because they had to go back and reshoot her scenes.
Right, and her passing was so shocking and sad.
It was. It was. It really was.
And let me say this. Speaking of her acting, she was about to be. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Speaking of Whitney Houston, her and Whitney Houston was gonna do Sparkle, and she was also gonna be in that movie Honey.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the movie Jessica Alba was in?
Yeah.
Wow.
Could you have imagined Aaliyah in Sparkle? My God.
Oh my God.
This picture right here, I've always loved this picture of her. This is when she was filming The Matrix.
Yeah.
This is when she was filming it. I always liked this. Yeah, like that was her. But like I said, she died in the middle of filming, so they had to go back and refilm it and replace her with Nona Gay. Yeah. So she was playing Harry Perrineau's wife. That's who she was playing. Her name was her character name was Z. But so if you go back and watch The Matrix and you hear a character named Z, that's who she was playing. And unfortunately, she passed right in the middle of filming.
Tell you what,
and they had to go back and refilm it. That's why the movie got delayed from its original release date.
I tell you what, I think that year we lost Aaliyah, we lost Left Eye, and we lost Grandmaster J.
That same year?
No, Master J.
Well, actually, we lost Left Eye the following year because Aaliyah died in.
I know they were all close.
Left Eye died the following year, which was so strange to me because she died in that crash, and she was the only one that died.
Exactly.
She was the.
That's a little strange, ain't it?
Did y'all watch? Speaking of, did y'all watch that documentary?
Yes, I did. Because she felt that her time was coming.
Yeah, she felt like death was like hovering over her, like the Grim Reaper was coming after her.
Yeah.
And then literally a couple days later, she ended up dying.
And Left Eye had that same feeling too. She said a ghost was following her or something when she was down in Costa Rica.
Yeah, I think Grandmaster J died in 2002 as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were close together because Aaliyah died in August of 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leah died 2
right
weeks
before 9/11.
She died 2 weeks exactly before 9/11.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because she died on she died on that Tuesday, and then 2 Tuesdays later, 9/11 happened.
Now, Left Eye was beautiful in this picture.
She was.
She had some crazy type style hair choices she had going on.
Yeah, she was another one that did experimentations with her hair as well. Oh, speaking of Left Eye, I gotta ask the people who were old enough to remember this. Even though I was old enough to remember it, but I was the kid. What was y'all reaction when you found out she had burned down Andre Rison's house?
Oh, when
I was like, oh, good God, this girl's nuts.
Right. I think that's where they put that Waiting to Exhale scene in. I got that.
When did this happen?
You know that emoji with the yellow face with the big eye?
Mm-hmm.
You know that big eye emoji? That's what I had when I saw
big eye emoji.
That,
because the story goes is that because the thing is the thing is that she had took the first time she had took all his sneakers or something and threw them into a tub and she burnt it up, but it only messed up the bathroom.
Yeah.
But then it got replaced. Now the reason that they said that she did it is because he was cheating on her, had like women in and out of the house. She found out, she got upset. Then she went and did it again. But the thing is, the tub that got replaced was a marble tub, which is highly flammable. Yeah. And she lit the tub up, and the flames just went crazy, and it burnt the whole house to the ground. Yeah. It was nothing but ash by the time it was all said and done.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she did that. What, 94?
Like,
well, that relationship with Andre Rison, it was volatile from go.
Yeah, that was a very toxic relationship. Like they said that there was, they said there was like literally it got to the point where they were constantly abusing each other. It got to that point. Like it was like they said when they found her, when they went to go arrest her, she had bruises on her face and on her arms because they always were fighting. And she said we weren't slap boxing fighting, we were throwing fists. Because Left Eye, she was from Philly, so she grew up with a military dad, so she knew how to throw them hands. Yeah. So and one thing
I heard Eve does too.
And anyone with paw prints on their breast definitely got to throw them hands. And she's the first lady of Rough Rider, so you got to know she got to throw them hands
for a reason.
But also one thing interesting note. But you want to know what's so crazy? It's crazy that I'm gonna say this. It's almost a good thing that thing happened with her and Andre Rison because when she went, because they put her in rehab. Mm-hmm. When she was in rehab, that verse that she wrote for Waterfalls, she wrote that while she was in rehab.
Yeah, that was in the documentary.
So when she says when she mentioned something about a rainbow or something like that, she literally said she looked out her window and saw a rainbow, and that's what inspired her to write the rest of the verse. So she had to go through something to put a verse on one of their biggest hits.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this about Left Eye. You can make an argument that she was one of those female artists that inspired further future female artists to get tattoos on their arm and shit.
Yo, Taurean is working overtime on that keyboard.
Y'all gonna get this ASMR.
Speaking of,
so what'd you say? Let me look at that real quick. Yeah, them keyboard.
Hey, you can attribute that to my high school keyboarding class. We learned them home row keys. ASDF, JKL, semicolon.
Back. Had to do that almost every time I was in that classroom.
Now, Taurean, I gotta go back. When you said Left Eye, that verse she dropped on Waterfalls, yes, it was wonderful. But she dropped the verse on Donnell Jones. You know what's up?
Oh yes.
Yes.
That verse was smoking.
I will not listen to that song without her verse in it.
You know that I like
her verse in that song. I mean, the way she came, and you know what's so crazy too? That was also my first time hearing her do a rap without her squeaky sounding voice. That's when she
honey, and what she was wearing, she was super sexy. She was.
Yeah. And she said all that while walking down that hallway with the white on.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know Usher was in that video too, right?
He was getting his hair braided.
He was getting his hair braided.
That was Usher before he started breaking up relationships. But anyway,
this nigga. I'll be saying that while I'm drinking water, man. I'm spilling on my phone.
Hey, speaking of Left Eye, remember that song that collab that she did with Lil Kim and I think it was Angie Martinez.
Ladies Night.
Yeah. Now that was a dope all-female rap collab, right?
It was.
And then they had all the different women in there. Yeah, Mary J. Blige was in there with her non-dancing self sliding all over the floor. Queen Latifah was up in there. I think I think Maya Campbell was in there. Oh, now when you want to talk, hold on. Listen. If you want to talk about somebody that was 90s fine, you have to talk about this woman
You talking about the chick from In the House?
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
There's a lot of women that was 90s fine back then. You gotta be specific.
Right.
Even when you specific, you might be wrong anyway. Nah. She was fine. She was fine to her. Hell no. You lying.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's that?
Maya Campbell. Campbell.
He was. Listen, my dad had the biggest crush on her back in the day. The biggest.
Her mother was a famous author too.
She was like he said she was the only reason he watched in the house was her.
Yeah. Beautiful.
But she's gotten her life together now because she had hit a rough patch in her life, but she's gotten so much better now.
That's good.
I'm gonna pull up another one. I'm having fun with this. Hold on.
What about Reagan Gomez?
About to hear them keyboard. Look, the keyboard going. You say having fun.
Now listen. Hold on.
You already know what time it is. So maybe bring some other stuff.
Taurean be typing on the keys like a tax collector.
Man, a maestro on the keyboard.
I cannot talk about anyone from the 90s without bringing her up. Hold on. Lisa from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Lark Voorhees.
Lark Voorhees.
Somebody said Maya Campbell can also sing. I didn't know that.
Her name was not Maya. It was pronounced Maya.
Maya Campbell?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. What's up? I don't hear y'all keyboards going on. What's going on over there?
I'm just a participant in this panel.
Now, another one right here, and I feel like she doesn't get talked about enough unless she's being talked about for one movie, and that's Belly Terrell Hicks.
Oh, yes.
And she still looks the same.
She still looks the same.
Beautiful.
I swear this woman must live in a coffin and only come out at night because you can't tell me she ain't a vampire because she still looks good all these years. This woman got to be in her 50s now, but she looks good.
She's in her, I think, late 50s and still looks the same.
Somebody help
me. I remember her as Jane on the Bronx Tale, but a lot of people know her as Keisha from
Belly, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let's not say vampire. She may have taken a dip in the Lazarus pit and gained eternal youth. You know, it could have been that.
I ain't really watched Belly Too Tough.
Yeah, I seen it.
I always caught Belly at that bare end of it or something. Like,
I'll tell you another.
Nas and DMX was doing something.
I'll tell you another woman. Even as she got older, like even well into the 90s, she still looked good. Was Pam Grier.
Yes,
of course.
I'm here.
Definitely.
No, now if you want to talk about flawless beauty, Lena Horne.
Oh, Horne was bad too.
Lena Horne. That was a beautiful woman.
Diane Carroll.
Yes.
What about Judy Pace?
Yes.
Cicely.
Bernadette Stannis.
I can see
yes.
moving, but I can't hear nothing on my phone.
Oh, Jane Kennedy.
It's like the sound cut out. I can't hear.
Funny you brought up Bernadette Stannis because I literally was typing her name in. But yep, Thelma from Good Times.
Type Jane Kennedy, Taurean.
Is it Jane Kennedy? Okay, I know how to. I know to spell her name too.
Jayne.
Oh yes.
And see, one thing, like I said, that's back when we had like that natural beauty. They didn't have all the fillers. They didn't get
I might have to refresh. I can't hear nothing for some reason.
You might have maybe drop down and come back.
Let me refresh my browser. I can't hear nobody at all.
Okay.
I can see the bubble moving. I can't hear nobody though.
Hey, what about What about Notori Naughton, aka Tasha from Power?
Yeah, she still looks good too. I thought she looked good back when she was with 3LW.
Oh yeah.
3LW, yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm. And this is probably a more recent picture of her.
Yeah. Then she played Lil' Kim and Notorious.
Yep.
Yes, she did. She was also in that movie with Little Bow Wow, Lottery Ticket.
Oh yeah, she wasn't Lottery Ticket too.
I'm broke, nigga.
Yeah.
hey, I'll say this: Brandon T. Jackson is an underrated actor.
Speaking of, since you brought her up, man, what a time! Lil' Kim was pretty back in the day.
Yeah, she was,
and she ruined herself.
Yeah, this man. The thing is crazy about it is the kids today, if they ever hear about Lil' Kim, they'll never know about this version
Lil'
of her.
Kim.
That's the real Lil' Kim.
Yeah, that's the real Lil' Kim, right? This is the Lil' Kim starter pack right here. This is the foundation. When she was just getting started, this is when she was just getting into the industry.
Yep.
Man.
That was before the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back when they had a poster on our wall, boy.
Oh my God, that hardcore.
I can't pull that picture up. I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I remember that time she was on the award show with Diana Ross, and Diana Ross flipped her boobie.
Oh yeah, because she had the pasty on. Yeah, she had the pasty on. Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, Shay, you mentioned her before, but I thought that Trina looked good.
Yeah, I met her. She was the baddest. She was the baddest.
Emphasis on was.
I mean,
you know who else was very pretty, but like people don't really like acknowledge it like that. Even and also she just recently passed. Ananda Lewis.
Ananda was gorgeous. Was
beautiful.
She was gorgeous.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't into MTV like that, but she was one of the reasons I would tune in.
Yeah.
We all got our reasons for tuning in to certain people.
Yeah.
We all got our reasons.
Hey, what about
RP to her?
What about Freeway from 106 in Park?
Oh yeah.
Free. Oh yes. Free from 106 in Park, definitely.
Yeah.
Man, 106 in Park went off the air. That was it.
That was crazy. Yeah. That was my whole high school, middle school.
Another person I can throw in the mix, Karen Parsons, aka Hillary Banks.
Yeah.
But she don't look too hot now.
She was dingy on that show, but she looked good in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, age is definitely caught up with her. I can say that. Age is definitely.
No, it ain't the age. It's the YT.
Oh. Same thing with Jasmine Guy, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I look horrible now.
Well, I didn't know she was mixed though.
Yes, she is.
There was the time I thought Keisha Cole was cute.
Oh yeah.
At one point, yeah. You see her in person, like I did.
Oh, you seen her?
You saw her in person?
Yeah. She had a show down here. I work at the arena. She had a show down here.
Oh, okay.
Like, ma'am, you doing too much, ma'am. Sit down. Sit down.
Another person I thought looked good, and I think every guy people would probably agree. A. Marie.
Absolutely.
A. Marie is beautiful.
Yeah.
One song.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
One thing is my favorite song from her, bro. That's the only song I ever listened to.
You want to know what? It's a story behind that song. So A. Marie, she had already recorded the song and everything, but the song wasn't about to come out or anything for maybe another couple weeks or so. But what happened was the people that was handling J-Lo found out that she made this song and they were trying to use it to give to her. So what happened is ahead of schedule, A. Marie and the person who helped her make this song ran down to a local radio station and urged them to put that song on the radio before J-Lo and her team could get it. So that's how that song got out so quickly. So to prevent the song being stolen, That's what happened. Because let's be honest, one thing would not have sounded good coming out of J-Lo's mouth.
Y'all about to steal my shit. That's what
it would have not it would have not sounded good coming out of J-Lo's mouth. I'm just saying.
Nope.
Yeah.
Jenny from the block.
Plus, A. Marie, you know she's part Korean.
Yes, her mother is Korean and her dad is FBA. Because she was I think she was a military brat, but she finally settled in the DMV area.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, she kind of reminds me of Naomi Osaka. She more acknowledges her black side than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out
and you know what? And you know what? Off topic. Shout out to Naomi Osaka for
that Blacc Party.
That Black.
Yeah.
Party. And I said the double entendre that you had a Black Party with the black players while y'all wearing all black.
Yeah.
I said now that's how you do it. And she did it unapologetically because when they got upset with her, she was like, okay.
And listen, I went through the black experience and I'm not going to apologize it. Thank you.
The jam on my daddy at the turn.
Let me say this. Speaking of DMV, shout out to Laz Alonso because he gave a lot of credit to FBA. I saw in the interview.
Who's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Feather. That's KG. That's KG.
I was going to ask who that was, and when I saw the tether, I was like, "Oh, I know that's KG."
Ninja Turtle.
Wait, what? What did you say? Teenage Mutant Ninja Tether.
KG, you crazy.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Tether is crazy.
Oh, KG, you should have.
And the thing is, one thing I also didn't peep to with the picture, the bandana is the Jamaican flag. I was like, oh, that's another giveaway right there.
KG, G baby girl, have a good birthday.
Yeah, how was your baby girl's birthday?
You know what's crazy? I was watching a video not too long ago. And I was like, I never see myself using the word tether, but I did one time. And I was like, this nigga's a tether. I had to say it one time. It was a video about something, and they was saying something against like Black American values or something. I was like, the way you talking, this nigga's a tether. I never thought I would use that term necessarily, but I was like,
Doc Spencer said, I thought it was Mike Jones. I was about to say, who?
Mike.
Y'all know
what? I met him. I met Paul Wall. I met a whole bunch. Jesus.
So now you're going back in the early 2000s with it right quick.
Yeah,
another good time to be alive. What's going on, KG? Another good time to be alive.
Yes, it was. It was.
You know what? Someone brought it up. Yes, there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizzeria opening in LA.
Pizzeria?
Yeah,
that's probably gonna be nice, especially for the nostalgic field.
It's gonna be somebody dressed up as Master Splinter behind the counter.
Master Splinter.
Listen.
Master Splinter doing a Remy.
You can go to New York and see a whole bunch of Master Splinters running around in them suits.
I got a question.
You can come to East Side Baltimore and see a bunch of.
What's your question, KG?
Oh, damn.
This is more for Taurean.
Manson, you from Baltimore?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's from
Taurean. I got a question.
What's that?
Have we found out if Bebop is FBA?
Who?
Bebop.
You mean the music genre?
Oh Lord.
It's supposed to be an inside joke. It's gotta be an inside joke or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You said beat who? I'm
man.
I'm talking about Bebop.
Yo pulled the Snoop Dogg.
Bebop.
Who?
Yeah. You know Rocksteady's white.
He said Rasta and Bebop. Oh, from TMNT.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. He looked Caribbean before he became a warthog. I'm just saying.
Hey,
But anyway, yes, baby girl did have a fun birthday. I did a Michael Jackson themed birthday surprise party.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice.
That's good. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Michael Jackson stuff is going to be the thing. It's going to be so many Michael Jackson costumes this year. I have a feeling that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I saw what's the name? I saw a video about Michael Jackson sabotage. I think that was a Dewan B video. I might check that out later.
I seen Taurean. He had his Michael Jackson for the film.
Oh, of course. And listen, that jersey that I got, I ordered that from overseas. because I wanted to have something that was exclusive. So I had to actually order that like towards the end of March, and it came maybe about 2.5 weeks before the movie came out, which was perfect. And I said I will definitely be wearing that again. I got that fedora off of Amazon. I got the glove off of Amazon. The pants I already had, and the shoes I already had. And that was such a great time for me, going to watch that movie when it first came out. And there was so many people there that was dressed up. I saw someone dressed up. Someone had the Beat It jacket. Yeah. I saw someone dressed up like how he was in the Way You Make Me Feel video. Somebody else had bad outfit. Listen, Michael Jackson's bad fit is, in my opinion, one of the top 5 most iconic fits for him. And he's had a lot of them. But that one right there, I love it with all the buckles and the chains.
Yeah.
Taurean was like, I'm about to kill these niggas. They ain't gonna see it coming.
Hey, listen! I forgot I had the aviators too. So, and when I was there, and I was sitting in the theater, and someone had came up to the I had got a few compliments. Some people saying they was like, "Hey, Michael," and the thing is, I had just got my hair done in the twist, so it's like I kind of had the jerry curl, but I didn't have a jerry curl.
Yeah. They say, "Hey, Michael, you start moonwalking." Hey, Michael. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Taurean, did anybody have the Thriller outfit on?
Anybody have Thriller?
I think somebody did have the Thriller outfit. I did see someone with the Thriller. Like I said, it was so many different outfits that I saw that night. It was a lot of them.
Yeah,
I know you.
We made jokes on this white boy because he was doing too much. He's like, I went to the premiere in LA. Me and my wife looked at him like, okay, that's great.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going ahead and drop off because my phone is down 50% and it's kind of hot, so I need to cool it off. So y'all be blessed, be safe, power tools, make it do what it do. Love y'all.
Miss Nisi. You too, Miss Nisi.
I'm about to drop off, y'all, because I got to get to my celebration. I'm about to start in like 20 minutes.
All right, take care.
All right, take care, man.
All right, let me light the room on fire.
What's up?
Y'all know Jamaicans make better mac and cheese than y'all.
Nah. Cut it out.
The thing is, you don't see it. Well, it's a good thing Cosmo's not up here because then this would have been one of them times where all of us would have went on mute and you two would have went and had y'all would have had a whole back and forth for like the next hour.
Them towers killing him on that cheese. All he got in there is that Carolina Reaper.
Yeah,
Hey, we FBAs up here in Wisconsin can make some good macaroni and cheese.
I mean, what cheese is y'all staple?
Exactly.
So I'm guessing you've had cheese curds.
Of course.
That's the only thing I haven't had actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, Dark Titan. He already went to see it. He was out there in front of the premiere dancing with everybody.
I saw that. That fraudster. That dude got some issues.
Must be nice, right? You could be passing and then you just run around there and say that, yeah.
Hold up, Miss Nisi came back. I wonder if it's because of the mac and cheese comment.
Oh, I said
Yo, shit stirred ass said that bullshit when I dropped off. That's why I had to come back up. I kick you up, said yo, teenage mutant ninja never had.
I hope your phone dies.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
If I ain't love your black stinking ass.
Listen, the only reason why I do that because you know I'm your favorite tether. You know that.
Hey.
This is true. I can't dispute it. You are my favorite shit stirring tether.
Well, Miss Nisa, while you up here, like KG, you didn't play her song.
It's crazy.
Oh, don't be playing with me! Don't be playing with me!
No. Now hold on. Now that is a classic, Torian. I can't do that. That's only for my show. Wait a minute, Miss Nisi. You see how Torian started with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how come he not a shit stirrer?
I already coined that specifically for you.
I know. He trying to take my title. You see how they are? It's all good though. I got you.
Okay.
Next time on my show, I
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't want to catch a copyright.
You know what? I don't know what I hate worse, that fucking song or Cancer Owens.
Well, she might be FBA. We still trying to look.
Where at?
She remember that woman. She claimed on her daddy's side.
Remember, this woman said that she will go to bat for the people of Caribbean descent. Everybody else is up for you.
Remember, she said that sometimes she feels Nigerian.
That woman will feel anything that will pay her dividends.
Mansa Musa, why are you up there twice?
Probably, I don't know.
Probably because one of the
okay.
Sometimes the one account messes up, so you got to go back up there again. It looks like, is this the one that's okay?
They are. This country is diabolical.
What's up?
Weird.
Them fools went and released some of the Carmelo Anthony tape, but they saying they only released a few seconds before and after. They diabolical as hell.
Of course they did.
Oh God.
You talking about that footage with the lady recorded on her glasses?
I just saw that one. No, I saw some aerial view.
Oh, I'm about to say, because that footage she said she had with the Meta glasses was kind of phony. She ain't sit.
Listen, the thing of the matter is they have that tape and they know it, and they're not releasing it because they know it'll expose the truth. Because the thing is, if the tape backed up what they claimed and with the verdict they came with, they would have released it already.
They would have been dropped.
They would have been dropped. They would have dropped it. They would have dropped it the same day as the verdict.
Exactly. They would have dropped it the same day.
It's been over a week. It's been over almost 2 weeks, and they haven't released it yet. So that means y'all got something to hide. Y'all, listen. We are not dumb.
Listen, they would have dropped it years ago. If they felt that way, they would have been dropped it.
Listen, I hate to say the obvious, but stand your ground does not apply to us.
Well, I've been said that.
Well, listen, they're gonna make sure that stand your ground is gone by 28. You watch what I tell you.
Gone and none. I'm gonna protect myself.
Also, allegedly, they put out there that the inmates, like the black inmates, they said that Carmelo is in good hands, like Allstate, like they're giving him protection. Like that's the word from the inside, not my word, that's theirs, that he's basically he's good. Like, so all the people that think that something's going to happen to him, they say he's basically being protected.
Yeah, that's good.
That's real.
And them fools weird, boy, talking about they're gonna destroy his thing. I'm like, bro, why y'all thinking about that? But then I forget.
Yeah, like that's like I said, like that's no, they were saying that last year. I remember them saying that last year because when I had talked about it and I was talking about what they wish could happen to him, I'm like, what kind of sick, twisted freak? But then again, I have to think about the stuff that I put up on my Patreon. So it's not out of the ordinary. And this is stuff that they would do to their own kids. So them wishing that on someone else, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, let's be honest. They want to take his place as far as that is concerned. That's all.
Taurean, highlight Brother Man's latest comment, please.
This one, before the judge quit or resigned, he allegedly dismissed evidence. Listen, there's a lot of shady stuff going on with that case. We already know that. And some shady people that's involved too.
People have been saying that they've been seeing the father with the DA and the judge, and apparently that's not the right picture. That was an older picture. That's been confirmed that wasn't the right picture. So,
AKG, we was talking earlier, like way before you came up here, and I said, so that $300 billion.
That is the payment for the downfall of America.
Diabolical.
No, $300 billion for a war that we didn't need to be in and ended up losing anyway.
No, it's crazy.
It's $300 billion you gave to terrorists. I thought we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Not even that. Where's our reparations at? Fuck you talking about?
It's in the $300 billion. It's in the mix of that $300 billion.
Well, yeah, that was
break a nigga off that $300 billion for you break a
that was your payment to make sure that the ACH worked.
And also too, this same government that just has to pay out $300 billion is also the same one that helped make Elon a trillionaire.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. And they just
listen.
They $40 billion.
I was gonna say something
to
wrong, but
what's-his-face.
I respect Torian's platform too much to say because I don't want him getting in trouble. But you know what, Torian? I'm gonna type it in the back channel. Don't read it out, but
okay,
yeah.
Listen,
Elon only doing that so white people still love him.
He ain't got nothing going on, man.
Listen, man. You see that man. You see that. But you see that you see that man is trying to go after 401ks and Social Security and all. You know, shoot.
They cool with it, but they cool with it. That was the whole plan.
They're gonna go after pensions. Watch.
They're already doing that though.
They've been doing that for a minute, haven't they?
True. That's true.
That ain't nothing new. The only thing you can say is they're going after retirement plans, which they've probably been doing that for a minute too. Your 401k is getting hit too.